Yeah, okay.
Alrighty. So, are we ready?
I sure hope so.
So,
Where's your dog game? Oh, my bad.
So, last we left off, the group finally made it to their destination of Canis after picking up a fighter by the name of Muriel, who seems to have some relation to Victor Congrove, the magistrate who hired you on against your will. As you made it to Canis, you realize that the town is pretty much overrun by dogs who are kind of trained and led by the Beastmaster Gunnar, who was your contact who you were supposed to meet, deliver a package, which you did, and with this problem. This problem being that every night, at least 2 of his dogs disappear here on their morning and nightly runs, but they go to daily. As such, Gunnar has stopped these runs and now requires your help. Requires your help dealing with whatever this problem is. You hatched together a plan where you would stay up high on a hill and watch the dogs in this run that they would take around the town, and notice that they were ambushed by what seems to be like this crazy little shadow beast. After noticing this, you guys made chase and drove off this beast into the middle of the forest to his lair, which, thanks to a nature check by Cyrus. I don't know why I forgot his name. You guys said it literally 2 minutes ago. Cyrus and Jack found out it was a displacer beast. And with Jack getting in range, he set off a thunderclap to displace this displacer beast and knock down a cave on top of it, which you then heard 3 distinct yelps. And then a roar of the displacer beast, not where you were looking at it from, sort of towards the left. And that's where we left off. Mm-hmm. Now, what do you guys do? I know what you do. Roll initiative. So for those of you who don't know, just
That's
roll.
plus text, right?
Yeah, roll d20.
Got 19.
Yeah.
Plus 3 at 22.
17.
20, not natural.
It's plus text.
Jack 22. Atlas
17.
17. Cyrus
20.
What's your roll?
17.
17.
Hey! 17 club.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of 17s.
Cyrus and I are mind
That's a garbage movie, actually.
The mind
That's fine.
I know, but I will still watch it because I'm garbage.
What was it?
17 again. Zac Efron.
6.
Don't mess with my Saffron.
Don't touch my belly.
Touch my saffron.
Don't touch my belly.
I'm just gonna pet you with me, but are you?
Okay, so Malachi, Muriel, and Atlas. I need you all to roll d20 again.
Literally the same thing again.
I not you, Cyrus.
Not you.
On the 17 club.
Oh, okay. I was
It's the 17.
I got
11.
Okay, so it was 10.
Yes.
Muriel, what did you get? 21. So, initiative order is going to be top we have Jack with 22, followed by Muriel with 21. Then we have Cyrus at 20.
Lucas and I are both
They will love you for this. That's Jack with 22. Cyrus 20.
I'm always ready to Oh boy!
16.
Jack is heavily ready for this minute.
I'm interested to see what Cyrus is going to do.
Yeah.
Trying to fight
He's
him.
on his plastic bag. He's like,
no. Probably giving you guys buffs.
Oh yeah, that's point attention.
An
Cyrus,
animal.
roll a quick nature check.
I think I have stuff in nature. I do. 18.
Alright. Aren't technically animals. They're a monster called an aberration, which pretty much means it's like a beast from another plane.
Did you guys like my joke in the group chat?
Did you like the displacer beast I posted on the group chat?
Yeah, no,
Or
it's
was it?
I saw the stuffed animal.
Barnes Noble, yeah.
It's a joke. I called it a different place for me.
Good job. Good job. Good.
I didn't send it.
You're about to say good try.
Good job. Oh, no.
Okay, Keeper is it not?
Okay. So, just to set the scene again, Jack, you are at the foot of a cave which is now has a pile of rocks kind of sealing it off. And you know that the displacer piece is sort of left to you like about 30 feet or so.
Hi, Kaya.
And he's pissed off at you. Like, no tomorrow. You look at it and you see this weird panther with tentacles on the sides glaring at you with its beady red eyes.
Okay, at me?
At you.
Okay.
You hear him growl.
What do you do?
What do I do?
What do you do?
I use,
Okay, yeah, you need to.
Hello.
Hello.
Is she okay?
Are you okay, baby?
What are you doing, buddy? Hello. We're having the attack of the dogs. There's not gonna be me too.
Yeah, if I tried to just knock off.
Okay, I will. I won't let her take that
What
off.
I'll do is I'll use Phantasmal Force.
Okay, so what does that do? Remind me again?
Or is my spell first?
Down, doggo.
Whoa.
Kids, I will let you up. Hey, cut it up.
You're too hype.
Craft an illusion that takes from the mind of a creature
Tear it now.
that you can see within range. Target must have an intelligence saving throw. On a failed save, you create a phantasmal object, creature, or other visible phenomenon of your choice that is no larger than a tenth of a cube that is perceivable only to the target for the duration.
Okay, so what are you gonna craft?
I'm gonna craft the fake.
Okay, and where do you want to place this?
I'll place it behind.
Okay.
So I'm gonna displace the displacer.
You're going to displace the displacer piece. Well, at least try to.
Well, it has to do it. It has to do it.
And what's your DC?
My DC?
Yeah, your spell saving throw DC. It's on your right there.
Here?
Yeah, it's
17.
Okay, well he rolled a natural 20.
Oh, come on.
Okay. Whoa. So I'm gonna say that you try to craft it in the image, but it spit it out.
Oh,
That is your action.
good job.
If you have anything you would like to do as a bonus action, like top healing potion or one of your, or move away.
I'd like to move away from this.
Okay.
Leave the illusion to the people who actually know how to do it.
What do you mean?
Alright, so we're-
17 feet in my boots.
So where are you moving?
That.
I'm moving farther away.
Okay, I'll say you can get like right next to there. You're now kind of in like the wooded thickets. Okay, Muriel, you're up.
From the moon up, right?
What? I believe it lasts a round. Yeah. So like if you use your finding spear before you attack, get the additional temporary HP, but that goes away in your next turn. But you do get advantage on that stuff in your melee weapons. Well, you're at full HP, so you don't need to take a rest at the moment, and you kind of can't really take a rest when you're in combat.
That's my action.
It's gonna last until your next turn.
Palace leaves.
So when it comes back to you, you're good. It goes. You're about 30 feet. Alright, you are now staring it down. So you're gonna attack? Alright, so you kind of buff yourself. Ready? Alright, so roll to hit. What'd you get? Doesn't hit. Swing at it and it jumps out of the way. What? I believe you add your dex modifier, since it's a versatile weapon. So that's 13. Yeah, you hit. Not that high of an AC. Alright, so roll for damage. Then roll it. Yes. So 1d8 plus 2. Yeah, peeks in there if you want.
We get more.
Alright, so you stab it. That's it. No, poke.
Paper cut.
So do 3 points damage to it, I believe.
Yeah. 1 plus 2.
Yeah, you get advantage on a hit, so you have another attack, so roll d20 twice.
Be gone.
Yeah, you don't hit it. It ducks out of the way. You swipe at it. You did hit it. You hit it. You
You did it once, you did.
So we know that its AC is probably 12.
Okay.
Alright, so
Costs them a minute.
that's it.
Oh.
Do you want to move away from it?
You can't move it all. You did all going to move up.
Oh, good job.
Alright, so that is Muriel's turn. Cyrus, you're up.
Awesome. I'm going to, let's see, how far away am I from the beast?
You're about 45 feet.
And I can
That's
move
me.
how much?
So I believe you have a speed of 30.
30.
Wow.
Okay.
No, we touched it.
Yeah, it's just like,
That won't be helpful. I guess I'm gonna use my turn to get within 30 feet of the monster.
within 30 feet.
30 feet, yeah.
Then you use
Fine.
Alright, so you want to go into like the woods or just run out the path?
Wait, how far? Wait, never mind. I'm gonna get, let's say, can I do 2 actions if I don't move
Yeah.
the complete way? Okay. My range on my thorn whip is 30
You can
feet.
you have a move, you have an action, and then you have a bonus action.
Okay, I'm going to move within
You get rid of your action if you want.
45 feet away. I'm going to move 15 feet closer.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use my thorn whip, which is 30 feet.
Alright, do you want to move into the woods or on the path?
On the path.
Okay, so move along right about. Alright, that's going to be up towards you. I'm going to say Adam's about 15 feet.
Okay. I'm going to use my.
How far away from it?
Do I have to, my thorn whip is a cantrip, do I have to roll?
You have to roll a hit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, Damien.
It's d20, right?
Yes, it's d20 plus your spell attack modifier.
14 plus 7, so
21.
yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. What damage?
Damage is 1d6.
Yeah, your temporary hit points only go. Yeah, your temporary hit points go away at the end of your once it gets
If
back to
there's
you.
a creature smaller than me. Okay. It's like a full closer.
It's about your size.
Oh, I rolled a 6.
Right, so you did 6 points damage plus your spell attack bonus. So that's 13.
7, so 13.
Nice job. You see Cyrus kind of flick his wrist, and the thorn whip comes out and smacks us on the face.
Finally somebody paid me.
Okay, you know.
13.
13.
It depends on how much health I has.
Alright, so that ends Cyrus' turn unless you want to use something for a bonus action.
My bonus action, I am going to. Is Muriel close enough I can touch her?
She's about 10 feet out of your way. She's about 15 feet out of your way. She's right up in the.
I'm right next to you.
That's true. I mean, I could, yeah. Okay, I'm going to use my guidance, which is like I can add. Wait, no, I don't need that. Never mind. No, I'm good.
So you're good? Okay.
It's not anything that would be useful to you.
Alright, so you.
It's for ability checks.
Alright, so that's Cyrus' turn. For Malachi, since you're the closest to Gunnar and the wolves, you kind of feel the 2 wolves behind you just like get ready and growl, ready for command by Gunnar.
Oh, dip. Okay.
And now it's Displacer Beast's turn. Ooh.
Oh yeah. Probably like it went right past you. Exactly. That's Cyrus' mom.
So, Muriel, as you are up in this beast's biz, it is going to make a multi-attack against you. Okay, let's see, that's 23. Does that hit? Okay. 21. Does that hit? And 20. Alright, so you're gonna get hit by all 3 attacks.
How do you tell me your AC is?
It's
Oh, armor class.
Cool.
Okay, so that's gonna be 86.
This is what you get for not moving away from it. Yeah.
So you take 22 points of damage
Oh my.
as the Space Base rears up, bites you on the neck, and slaps you upside the head with its 2 tentacles.
Yeah, 22 points of damage.
22 points of damage.
Aw,
You
see,
decide
that would
to
almost
hurt.
kill me.
Yeah, you would.
Yeah.
I am not killing you, buddy.
I would back out.
I would back away.
You
Alright.
can't back away till it starts.
Yeah, I can't back away. Well, actually, that does take away 5 points of your temporary hit points, so add 5 back and get ready for temporary hit points. Jamie, you hear what I said though, right? Okay. Alright, so technically only took 17. Alright. That's Space Base turn. Atlas, it's your go. Of course.
No.
Alright, I'm gonna run. How far away am I from it?
You're about 15 feet.
Okay, I'm gonna run past it and go behind it.
Okay.
And
Do you want to sneak up behind it, or just mount
I'm
it?
just gonna from behind it.
Alright, so
Yeah.
move behind it.
And then I'm going to use my hand crossbow.
Well, you're in melee range right now. Do you want to be melee range? So, do you want to use a hand crossbow against
Yeah.
him? Alright, so I'm going to move you a little bit further away. 'Cause
Yeah, I
you're...
want to go like, 15
Yeah, but
forward, 15, like,
Okay.
Whatever
15
damage
back.
you thought
Yeah.
you were gonna take, baby.
No, I want to be like right here.
Yeah, you can go there, bro.
Don't hit me with that bow.
Yeah.
You could try on your turn.
Yeah, I want to hit it with my hand crossbow.
Alright, roll.
It's not people starting to crit my fumble.
Yeah.
Well, Atlas, he's always, 2.
Yeah, that doesn't hit.
Wait, 2 plus what?
The dex modifier.
9.
That doesn't hit.
At least you hit fumble.
Alright, so you kind of make a beat forward, you shoot, but it goes wide. Bunks into a tree nearby.
Well, see, now I'm behind it, so it can't hit all of us at once.
Okay.
Yeah, we're surrounding it. So
Alright, do you have another go? Do you want to try to hit?
Oh, I do have cunning action.
Actually, if you want to stealth beforehand. Or
Wait, you can't be talking while everybody else is talking. Okay.
I believe you can use cunning action to, like,
You can bonus action each turn, dash, disengage, or hide.
so if
Okay.
you want to hide,
I was really want.
the rogue doesn't want to hide.
Do I have a bonus action?
Yeah, you have a bonus action.
Okay.
Yeah, bonus action, another attack. Go for it.
Alright, I'm gonna do magic missile.
I completely put you on the initiative. What did you get? Alright. Sorry, Malika, I completely.
Magic missile has a range
Alright, so
of
I'm gonna
120
push
feet.
you. Okay, so you automatically hit, roll for damage.
Hit?
With
Okay.
magic missile, you automatically hit.
Okay. That's 1d4 plus 1.
Alright.
So I do it three times?
Mhm.
Yeah. Where's the d4?
It's still trying to.
This one?
Yeah.
3?
Yep.
Plus 1 is 4. 3 plus 1 is 4, so that's 8.
Mhm.
3 plus 1 is 4. That's 12.
After that, you see Atlas bump Mr. his shot, and then hold his hand out, and 3 bolts of energy hit him right in the face. Malachi, since I totally didn't even write your initiative order, you go now.
Okay.
But you're gonna go right in between the second bolt in the future.
Okay, chill. How far away am I?
You are about, I'm gonna say, 55 feet.
How is the beast looking? Is it bloody? Is it?
It's kind of hard to tell, considering it's sort of like a bit of a blood rage. You kind of see it like moving up and getting ready to eat his face off, and then eat his face off, or her face off, then his face off. But it's looking pretty well. Not necessarily haggard, but getting there.
Can I get into what's melee range?
Melee range is like right about it's like around 5 feet.
God damn.
Actually, get right up on it if you like. But
Yeah.
Alright, so that's gonna get rid of your attack, so you pretty much use your entire turn to get rid of that.
Pretty much, yeah.
Alright, do you want to use anything for a bonus action? Like eat a piece of bread or whatnot?
What else can I do for it?
There are certain spells that you can use that take up like a bonus action, like I believe guidance is a bonus action.
So who am I close to now? Like who can I?
You're in like within touching range between the beast and Muriel.
Okay, so I can cure Muriel.
Alright, do you want to use cure wounds?
Yeah.
If you want to waste your time, that's fine.
Wow.
Okay, so I believe that's like 1d4 plus your wisdom modifier. Actually, let me just be sure.
No, wait, let me I use magic.
1d8 plus spellcasting ability. So yeah, 1d8 plus your wisdom modifier.
Which one is it?
D8's this.
Okay.
Spell slots.
4 plus what is wisdom? 7.
Alright, so Muriel,
Yeah,
you heal
7.
7 heal health points back.
Could have used you as absolutely useful, but that's fine.
Okay.
I just don't want anyone to die.
Alright, Gunnar's turn. Gunnar is gonna analyze the situation, turn towards wolves, nod at them, and they're gonna both rush at it. Use both the entire dash action.
Why do they keep following me?
Go puppies.
I guess so. Fine.
And then he's gonna bring out a flute. So you hear like a whistle.
A dog whistle.
Yeah. So you hear a loud whistling sound going into the woods, and for those of you with perception higher than 20, you hear pounding of feet, kind of like turn up.
Perception higher than 20.
Passive perception higher than 20.
I don't think any of us have.
No.
I'll
Is
show.
that your wisdom?
You're passive?
Oh
Yeah.
no.
I think we all have like 13.
Yeah.
All our passive perceptions are 13.
Mine's
Yeah.
15.
Whoa. Okay.
Oh,
I have a
Wait, wait,
wise
Oh yeah.
Or
Your
man, I mean I'm a
passive perception should be 10 plus your perception modifier.
10 plus your perception.
Yeah, 10 plus your perception.
My perception is 3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so everybody's here.
Alright, so now you hear that.
Good.
Alright.
Perception. Yeah, no.
My
But you can assume that concerning dog trainer whistle.
Yeah.
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 Who connect?
Jack, your turn again. Jack.
Oh.
Jack's taking a nap.
I go up 20 feet. How far am I away?
You're about 30 feet away from them.
30 feet away? So yeah, I go up about 20 feet.
Alright, so put yourself like a little bit behind Muriel. A little bit behind
A
him.
little behind.
A little behind, yeah.
You know, there's only one thing to do in this situation, alright?
Oh.
You have to blast with everything you've got, alright? That means I'm gonna shatter.
Okay, now
I
I'm gonna let you know,
believe in Jack.
Shatter's an area
Shatter
of
that
effect,
means-
so
No,
Jesus Christ, Jack. Area.
I
What's
believe
one
in you,
point?
Cat.
Thunderwave is area of effect. Shatter.
Because I remember using Shatter against advantage.
But I used it in the middle, so it would hit them.
Let me
It's
see.
like splash damage.
Yeah,
Because
that's
this
what I'm
went so
saying.
well last time.
I just healed Muriel. I
Oh,
swear
true.
to
I
God.
kind of am out
Yeah,
of the way,
it's
so
in a 10-foot radius
No,
sphere.
puppy.
So if you hit that, you're gonna hit Malachi, Atlas, Muriel. If you do Shatter. 10-foot radius sphere.
But it says you can put a point.
Yeah, you put a point that focuses it, and everything in 10-foot radius gets
Yes.
Oh.
So we would all be hit.
hit. You could do it, of course.
I don't want to do it.
Nah.
Yeah, maybe you shouldn't do it. Jack.
Why don't you try to do something about the why don't you try to do something about the puppies?
Probably worried about the fans about rip Damien's face off first. Let's do
Nah,
that.
Damien's fine.
There's like
Well, maybe.
3 other people on the
If you
thing.
did something about like the puppies, it would go towards you and away from everybody else.
Okay, Jack, I'm gonna let you know. You didn't hear any of that.
Yeah.
What do you want
Out
to
of
do?
character.
What do you mean?
That's she's trying to tell you something. You're not really hearing that, considering it's on her turn.
Okay, so
We can
What do you
talk
wanna do,
outside
Jack?
of our turns.
You can certainly try.
It's
Yeah.
your own fault. You got too close.
Jack.
I'm trying to think here. Creature of your choice.
If you'd like, you can hold your action until after Muriel goes and then pop back in.
Well, actually, I'll just do Tasha's hideous laughter.
Alright. So I believe that's the wisdom saving throw for me, right?
Paralysis. is funny. Yep, wisdom saving throw.
Okay, so what's my DC have to be at least? Okay, what's your DC?
17. No.
No, so you
It's-
focus on the displacer beast, and here's this maddening voice in his head. I started real back goes. I don't know how a panther would laugh. Okay, that's the closest thing I get. So those of you within range, you can see like the big grin up here. The displacer beast
That's
laughs, and now it's
creepy.
laughing in control. Control.
Alright, at the end of the turn, each time it takes damage, the target can make another wisdom saving throw. The target has advantage if the saving throw triggered by damage is success. The spell ends.
Yeah. So the next turn has to make another saving throw, or else it continues to laugh.
Alright, for my bonus action, can I attack again? Or
No. You use your action to cast a spell.
So what can I use my bonus action?
You can use something that really won't take that much effort, like pop healing potion, eat a slice of bread, or if there's other spells and abilities there. You can inspire somebody, or use your glamour. Bardic inspiration only takes its bonus action.
Okay, then I'll
So if you want to inspire anybody, or use your mantle of glamour, you can do that.
Alright, I will use my mantle of... Wait, I thought I had the mantle of inspiration.
Yeah, then you can either use Bardic inspiration to inspire somebody, which gives them like a little bonus die against one of their rolls,
the mantle of
or you can use mantle of inspiration, which gives them temporary hit points.
Okay, so Bardic Inspiration gives him hit points.
Bardic inspiration gives them an additional die they can roll for a check. Mantle of inspiration gives temporary hit points from using one of your Bardic inspiration dice. I know it's sort of hard to explain, but
Alright, I'll have everyone get an extra die throw.
you choose one
Alright.
for Bardic inspiration. So who do you want to get to inspire?
Probably gaming, I think he needs it.
Okay, so how do you inspire it?
Oh, wait! She's mute, but she can still hear me.
Okay.
Because of the 10 foot radius.
Yeah.
Oh, wait! Mute lady! Take this! Take this, and I reach out my hand,
Later.
and I pat her on the back.
Awesome.
Aw.
So, Muriel,
Inspiration.
on your next turn, if you want to do something that requires a ability check, then you are inspired to do so. So you get an additional. If you do something that requires you to roll something, you get an extra d6.
And I take one point of Bardic Inspiration.
Yes. And it's now your turn, Muriel. Your fighting spirit is over. You're now back to normal. But you're still a bit inspired thanks to Jackson's efforts. Yes, because your buckler, you have to say that you move your shield up to get the temporary. Because now it's sort of like on your back right at the moment.
Yeah, so you would take part of the movement,
And you
right?
take a bonus action to do so.
Yeah, take bonus action to move your shield.
Alright, so now you have your buckler on your arm. Now your AC is down 20. Do you want to hit it or move out of the way? Alright, roll to attack then.
Sorry, Muriel is having magic. Loser.
Okay. Plus your hit. You missed.
Doesn't he get an extra die throw, though?
That's for ability checks,
That's for ability checks.
not for attacking. Yeah, right.
So your turn.
Yeah, you have another attack.
You just used his bonus action.
Yeah, that's bonus action. You get 2 attacks for fighter
Oh, okay.
in paladins.
Okay.
Alright,
Okay.
roll to hit again. That's up to you. Yeah, you missed.
Oh.
You see Muriel,
Yeah.
after your inspiring
Not
words,
very
Jeff, you see
excited.
Muriel full of vigor, makes 2 swings at it, miss both times.
Look! How did you miss that? The thing is
Sorry.
right in front of you.
Actually, yeah.
Oh, it's my turn?
Yes, it's your turn.
Oh yeah, I'm just gonna use my throwing whip again, because that's
Alright.
the safest option.
Whip that fool.
Beat him up.
I didn't hit it.
What's your roll?
At 3.
Yeah, you didn't hit.
Can I try again?
Sure. That'll take up your bonus action.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay, probably hit it that time. I got 15 plus.
You hit it.
Yeah.
So roll the d6.
6. 6 again plus my what again? This. Yeah.
Your spell attack so plus 7.
So plus
13. Wait a minute, so I can use Thunder Wave and Shatter on the same turn?
And you could have killed all of them.
Yeah, you killed everybody.
Everybody would be dead.
Okay.
Because isn't that a bonus action?
Does it say it's bonus action? It's gonna show me when your spell card. Yeah. So right here where it says casting time, that's how long it takes to cast it. So if it says BA, then it's bonus action. All right. So that's Cyrus' turn. Direwolf 1 is gonna push past Malachi
Oh.
and go for a bite attack.
Oh god.
Is that Ness?
No,
That's
it's-
Navi.
Yeah.
Totally botched its roll.
Aw.
Kind of leaps at it, goes over it.
Okay.
Everybody's doing a wonderful job.
I mean, I'm doing a fantastic
Yeah,
job.
Yeah,
I don't know
she-
about you
wow.
guys.
Malachi, wreck this fool.
Okay.
Malachi's in range.
Oh yeah, Malachi's in
The
range.
first question:
Just answer.
am I behind it?
You're kind of off to the side. You're in a flanking position though.
Okay, so it could just reach out and just bitch slap me and
Its tentacles could, yeah.
Okay, well I raise my shield then as my bonus action.
Alright, so you get a +2 bonus, I believe.
Plus 4 AC.
+4 AC.
Oh yeah, can I spit acid?
Here's the thing about that.
You might-
Breath weapon, I believe, says like a cone, right?
Oh shit. So it's like a range.
If
kinda
you
thing?
if you use your breath weapon, you're gonna hit Atlas, Displacer Beast, Muriel, and I believe Jack also gets in there too.
I'll at least
But
not
not
hit it.
Cyrus.
Yeah, not the
But not Cyrus, no.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you also hit the direwolf. You would hit the direwolf as well.
Oh, okay, can't then. Alright.
Okay, thanks.
I won't do that. With my shield up, can I use my greatsword?
That's 2 hits.
Alright, so just my short sword. So I
Yeah.
just slash at it with my.
Alright, roll hit.
Be gone.
Oh yeah, do you also want to Divine Smite into this?
Yeah, sure.
Alright, so mark up one of your spells, and then if you hit it, you do an action plus damage.
Okay.
I won't. We'll say if you don't hit it, then you get to save the spell back. So let me know if you hit it.
What are my spells? They're over here. Okay. Okay. Oh, whoa. That's an 8.
Plus your
Plus my what?
strength modifier, I believe. Let's say right back here. It's plus 7.
Okay.
So 15. Yeah, you hit it.
You were strong.
Chill.
So roll for damage and then an
Strong,
extra
yeah.
D8 for Divine Smite.
Alright.
Cyrus, you're the very strong guy.
I know.
I got a 1.
Okay, so that's 8.
Okay. 8 and
Roll a D8 for Divine Smite.
3d8.
Be gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2D8 for
The
Divine Smite.
power of
That's a
the
three.
symbol
Oh.
over there.
Oh, yeah.
Up to 3. Okay, so
Up to 3D. Up
Call
to
out
3.
your
So
gods' name.
2D.
By the way.
So 10
I don't know what
plus
phase
8,
my
so we did
yeah.
18
Their day
damage.
changed
I didn't get three.
Right, how you used to.
Roll it down.
Okay.
So you're taking 20.
I did 20 damage, guys.
So you
Whoa.
see this Duck of the Dragonborn. I'll bring up her buckler, stabbing in the chest.
Wait, shout out your god's name while you divine
Oh my
smite.
Bahamut!
Screamed out at the top of her lungs as the platinum energy spews forth from this gut. This way to be skullet. It is now bloody.
Yeah.
Ooh.
But it's laughing this ass off the entire time.
Yeah. This
Good. So wait,
thing is crazy.
does that mean that it didn't attack Damien, right?
It's not its turn yet.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll have to throw this here.
Alright, Direwolf 2 is gonna
I
reel
believe
up
in you,
around Malachi. But
Cool. Like.
Yeah. It's gonna make it
dope. Hell, man. This is dope.
It hits it actually. So the direwolf pounces on the Displacer Beast and does
Boy.
7 damage.
7 damage.
Yes, it is now.
This is 7
There's
damage
the-
or 7 damage?
You did 7 damage.
The boy. Let me see.
Alright,
The
Displacer Beast.
boy.
DC is 17, right?
Yeah.
It stops laughing.
Oh, wait, what did it get? Like an actual nat 20?
Hmm?
What did it
It
get?
just has to be 17.
Yeah, it's 18.
Wow.
Yeah.
But luckily, it did take its entire action to stop laughing, so it doesn't do anything in the meantime.
Oh, good. I actually did something
Oh,
useful.
That's real good, yeah.
Atlas, you're up.
Yeah. Damn it, I saved
Okay.
your ass again.
How far away am I from the rubble?
I'm gonna say about 30 feet.
30 feet? Okay. What kind of action would that be if I wanted to move the rubble?
It's gonna use your movement to get up towards it, and then it's gonna be a strength action with your rebel.
Okay, what's my strength?
Your strength.
Your strength modifier essentially. So it's just gonna be a strength modifier.
Okay. Yeah, Alice isn't gonna ask for help. So.
Okay, so you can move up to inside
Yeah.
the rebel.
He's gonna move over to the rebel and he's gonna start moving it.
Okay, so roll d20 at your strength modifier.
Oh, you're gonna look for the pups? Yeah. That's good.
15 plus 3, 18.
Okay, so you move a little bit of the rubble by, but there's still some left there. You know that it'll take another action to completely remove all the rubble.
Okay.
But in the meantime,
Do I want to take a bonus action?
yeah, that's about to say. Do you want to make a perception check? Perception check to see if you hear anything.
Yeah.
Okay, roll d20.
2.
You hear nothing. You hear
Death.
rocks. You hear the sound of rock.
You're straight up dead. I have a question. What is Gunnar doing this whole time?
He's directing a wolf.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
He's going
Funny enough, you say that. It's his turn.
oh my god!
I did a bonus action.
Okay.
Right?
You did the perception check with your bonus action.
Was the perception check my bonus action?
What do you want to do in the meantime, I suppose?
I want to move over the rocks.
That will require an action,
Not a bonus action?
not a bonus action.
Yeah, Rose.
Well, okay.
Okay.
Sit down.
Gunnar's turn. So Gunnar is gonna look at the situation, move a little back, and wait for his dogs to come by.
He's got a
Gunnar
smart one.
Gunnar is 75 years old. He doesn't want to get into this shit.
Yeah, I don't think
Alright, well.
I'm letting you guys.
You're also an elf. He doesn't have 4. He's near the end of his life. Okay.
Stop.
Malachi. Malachi.
Oh, me.
Yeah. Make a perception check.
Okay. Sorry, eyes went down the wrong way. Okay. Oh, 6. And I forgot perception. Oh, 9.
Never mind.
Okay.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Can I talk to people who are next to me?
Sure. You can talk to Jack, and you can screech to Muriel. Or
Screech.
screech to Muriel is on this.
Atlas doesn't want to ask you for any help. He doesn't like you. I say to Jack,
Okay.
do we want to kill this? Do we want to kill this thing?
Yeah. That's just Sarah saying.
Is there any way we could possibly do it?
That's what I'm asking.
Do it.
You can certainly try.
Alright, then. Yeah, we'll just.
Mom said we're gonna catch it or something.
Yeah.
I choose you, displacer beast.
What do you want to do, Jack? It's your turn.
That would be a dope Pokemon, though.
So what I do. I use.
Kind of pretty close to this way, please.
It's not an animal, it's a monster.
Aberration.
So yeah,
Yeah.
actually, I think we should kill it. Okay, it's your turn.
You said it, not me.
Actually, it's not an aberration. It's a monstrosity. Or not.
Even
That
sounds
better.
pretty
A
evil.
large
Yes.
monstrosity.
I don't
So it's
think.
actually towering over one.
So what
It's
I
about
use.
Malachi's height, but it is about half a foot taller than all the elves.
Where's my.
Whose turn is it?
It's my.
Jack's.
I'm gonna use vicious mockery.
Okay.
Ooh,
That's a fun stuff. Okay, so
You're gonna have to actually roast it now.
yeah,
You are.
You slimy, filthy, dog-eating whelp. I've had enough of you.
dog.
Okay, I believe that this happens, right? I don't have. Read the spell description.
It unleashes a string of insult like so
That's
targets and a creature
Oh, yeah.
seen within range.
It has to make a charisma save, right?
If a target can hear you, but it needs to understand you, it must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or take 1d4 psychic damage. And have disadvantage on the next attack roll before it's.
And it has to move away from you if it fails, right?
The. Okay, yeah.
Okay, so it does fail.
So it's a 1. It's d4.
Yeah, 1d4 plus your spell modifier.
Plus what?
Your spell type modifier, I believe.
So I do 13 damage.
Wow. Alright.
I insult on this round.
That's damage.
So those of you within range, this beast is breathing heavily. Very, very heavily.
Well, should we kill it?
I feel conflicted.
It's Muriel's turn.
As my bonus action,
Oh. Sorry. Bonus action.
I want to use enhance ability on
Detect
Alice.
evil for you guys.
You
I
do
want to
that.
use
I know.
enhance ability on Atlas.
Okay. What do you want to hang?
Actually, no, it's not. You can't do that as a bonus action.
Okay.
Never mind.
Alright, what do you want to do in the meantime?
I think I will just get a little bit closer to it.
Alright, how closer?
You're
About, I'm gonna say about 30 feet away from it.
get like 15 feet closer.
Okay, so you're right about there.
You were both getting very, very close.
Very, very close.
It's breathing heavily. I see that.
Oh yeah.
With my
Muriel, it's
I'm
your turn.
15 feet away. He's like 5 feet.
Right up on this thing, and you notice it's breathing very, very heavily. It has a big gash in the stomach where it's so you go right into it. You were up in its face, yes. Yeah? Okay, you're gonna have disadvantage. Since it's a ranged weapon, if you're not within like the feet description, which for hand crossbows is about 30 feet or more, you're gonna have disadvantage. Okay.
Oh my god.
So roll disadvantage. Now, here's another thing. Do you want it to be straight in the head, or do you not care where it hits? Okay, so it's gonna be disadvantage plus 5 to hit.
Yeah,
Plus 5 to his AC. Not yours, to his AC. Let me think quicker. I'll tell you this. You have to roll 18 to hit it.
Jesus.
18 or higher.
I believe in you.
I know. Sure.
Give you good luck.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I do not really if I can put that in.
I'm gonna.
That's a good one. It's a good.
No,
It's
I
probably
don't.
good.
I don't think it is.
I think
I guarantee
he
you.
rolled
has
a
to-
natural 20.
he has to-
and bad guy.
It doesn't matter if he rolls natural 20. He's at
I hope it's a
disadvantage.
1.
What did you roll?
Oh.
It's at a 1.
Okay. So you strut up towards it, badass look at your face. You want to get revenge.
Oh my God.
Point up against it, goes long. It's like now
Goes long.
towards the end of its tail, stuck in the ground.
You're aiming it right in his face when he goes longer.
Actually, it's squats.
Actually, it's like a critical fail, right?
Yeah, that is. You do fumble.
Yeah, you hurt yourself.
Now let's see how you fumble.
Oh.
So you strut up towards it, not
Oh, right. That sounds a little suspicious, but I think we should
I think one of the best ways to distract the beast is to get the puppies out so that it'll be concerned.
Well, that beast's almost dead, so I'd say we should probably do something about the puppies, or they're gonna grow up to be displacer beasts, just like that one. I'm gonna start helping Atlas move the rocks to get to the puppies.
Okay, so make a strength check.
Also,
I am
right?
weak.
I
forgot.
moved in like a diagonal.
13.
So
Okay,
I'm
you move some of the species away, and now there's like a little hole in the opening. Do you want to make a perception check to see if you're?
Yeah.
Actually, no. You have dark vision. You do
Yes.
see inside there.
Ooh. What is it?
So you see it's a sad side, I'm afraid.
Aww.
So off to the side.
wait, that wasn't my fault, man. Guys forget that Brian also rolled the wrong
pool,
Oh, that's
and
good.
off to the side are two pups kind of licking its face and whimpering.
Okay, Cyrus starts to cry. Oh man, I can't do
Wait,
this.
we're
I can't
literally
do this,
killing one
Atlas.
of the things.
I can't do this, Atlas.
Make a perception check.
We're killing the
Make a
dad
perception
over
check.
here. He has to try over the. We already got one. The
It's
puppies are
probably
fine.
evil. Yeah.
The puppies are fine.
Does Cyrus care now? There's puppies first. Okay,
The puppies
16.
are fine. They're licking the thing's
Yeah, but
face.
their mama is dying, and they're watching their mama die.
Funny enough, though, that is your entire turn.
Oh no.
Now,
They're
Oh, poor
evil. I
Cyrus
swear
is
to
crying.
Christ.
now.
They're evil.
Yeah, but they're watching your mother die. Exactly. They're making me. Don't take me. Hitler was.
Upper corner, like a little box right next to dexterity.
Under proficiency bonus.
Yeah.
I don't have this, isn't it?
Okay, so that's gonna.
I got-
After this, I gotta fix
I got
it.
a 9.
Okay, that's fine. Muriel, wisdom saving throw. Yes. It's deep 20 plus your wisdom saving throw modifier. Okay. So you all feel a spell come over all of you,
Oh, good.
and now you don't want to fight it.
Is this
I didn't want to fight
What?
it
very good element, and it's very important.
Okay.
And like the Muhammad said, protect, make safe the blessed one.
Okay.
Now,
Who's the blessed one?
now initiative is now. Dragon comes up towards you and shifts into the form of a slender half-elven woman with long brunette hair and blue eyes. And turns.
Oh my god, if you fuck Bahamut, I'm going to bite you.
I don't think it's Bahamut.
And turns, then half elf turns towards Gunnar and says, "Gunnar, darling, what are you doing?"
Wait, what? Hello?
Whoa.
Is that the one?
Is this dragon being like, whoa, Gunnar?
Gunner's
Whoa!
Okay, yeah, since it's no longer a dragon.
I mean, he has a hot mouth.
Right? Gunnar turns to the half-elf woman and says, "What do you think I'm doing here? Saving you. I'm avenging our kids." Now, I'm gonna say combat is over, but yes, I'm going.
I roll
But keep in mind, you are charmed, and you do not want to do anything that would be vicious in nature.
I have a
when you
I want to
attack.
climb through the hole.
Sure.
Don't.
And to those on the
What?
side, you can kind of see like Vera
One,
and
because there's
Gunnar
a beast
talking
that's still there. You should let me talk to him first.
You can't talk to them.
Can I not talk to
It's a
them?
monstrosity, so no. You can make it. You can do maybe an animal handling check if you like. You wanna.
I'm
Yeah.
going to go inside the hole.
Oh, okay.
And I'm going to go up to the entrance
Okay.
and see if I can get like. Oh, hold on.
Yeah, I wouldn't say jump in there.
Is
Muriel, how much
Displacer
health
still-
do you need?
I say we should try to lure the puppies out.
No, just how much health do you need to get back to full? Oh, fuck.
You're
Oh, fine.
your land helps. It's full spectrum, so you have 20 hit points to get out.
Yeah.
I approached the puppies.
And nobody else got hit, really.
The puppies or the mother.
The puppies.
Okay.
And I just very gently
Scoop them up in your
go
hands.
up to them. You know, like little hand out, like.
Make an animal handling check.
Oh god.
You should have had Cyrus.
Yeah, the druid can handle with the animals.
Atlas is a huge help, okay?
I'm gonna say the dire rules.
What is animal handling? Animal handling wisdom. Okay, that's not that
Can I
bad.
move over, but
You don't want to talk
Five.
to.
Well,
Muriel.
You got a 2.
I got a 5.
Oh, lovey. They bite your hand.
Is that including your animal handling modifier?
They bite your hand.
They ignore you completely.
Okay.
Negative.
But now I'm checking on them, okay?
Okay.
You're welcome.
Okay.
They
Yeah.
could be the blessed whatever.
They don't even know. They don't even know you're there. They're focused on their mother and just like licking them, kind of like mewing at them.
Okay. Can Skyrim...
I give Muriel my 20.
Are
You're
we
not-
still on initiative?
Guys, you guys
order
don't
right
know
now?
about the puppies.
Are we
Damien?
still on initiative order
No.
now?
I didn't say
Okay.
Yeah,
that.
no. Malachi...
I didn't say
No,
that.
I'm just saying, Malachi, Jack, and Will do not know about the puppies.
Alright, I'm gonna jump in the hole then after Atlas.
That's how many hit points you have left.
Oh, maybe 2.
Yeah, 2 hit points.
Right.
You guys almost killed it.
Oh.
That's crazy.
Alright.
Okay, wait.
What do you want to do?
I'm
Cyrus...
jumping in the...
Cyrus wanted... Damien, Cyrus
Okay.
wanted to do something.
Okay, we're gonna go Cyrus first. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna jump in the hole after Atlas,
Okay.
and then I want to make an animal.
It's kind of cramped right now, so you guys are kind of like you're very close.
Atlas is shook.
You're having PTSD. You're having PTSD at the car right over here.
Oh, my animal handler's back here. So I was like, I'm not gonna need animal handler. Wait, is it animal friendship? Oh, it lets you convince a beast that you mean it no harm.
A beast?
Yeah.
Is it
That you'll know that won't work. It's a monstrosity, not a beast.
Oh, get
Just
wrecked.
try
I have
your
animal.
But you know that as long as that spell's in effect, you don't have to worry about any attacks.
Okay. Oh, like, have it. Whatever.
I'm trying to find my animal handler.
He's not an animal. You can't
Oh, right,
No,
okay.
just roll for it. You can roll for it.
Okay, I'm rolling for it. Plus my what? My
Your
wisdom
animal
root?
is...
So
Are you proficient in animal handling?
20.
Okay.
And,
So, what do you want to do?
No, actually. 20. I'm going to go slowly up to the puppies and try
what are you trying to do with the pups?
I'm trying to help the puppies out of that hole.
Okay, you want to try to take the displacer pups away from their mother.
I don't want them to get crushed by the avalanche of rocks.
Alright, so how many do you want to pick up? Do you want to pick up both of them or just one?
I'll pick up one to test it
Alright,
first.
it kind of pulls if you've been wants to be close to its mother, but it lets you pick them up.
Okay, I'm going to slowly put him out the hole.
The puppies are safe. We're good.
As you got close to the mother, you do realize that she's still alive, but barely.
Okay.
If you want to save her, it would require some healing.
Okay, I
I
don't have any healing.
How would we heal it?
Yeah.
I'm letting
What is
close.
the plan?
That's just my information as DM to give to.
Okay, I'm leaning close to Cyrus.
Yeah, the puppies are not evil yet. They're babies.
What do you think we should do?
Puppies, huh?
Do I know about the dragon, right? Like that all that don't hurt.
Do you know that's a sun dragon? You know that the dragon casts a very high level spell on all of you
Yeah.
to institute an aura of peace.
Did I hear her though talk about how they're blessed animals or like?
You do not hear anything of the blessed one. That is only knowledge that Malachi knows.
Okay, I'm going to. I don't know about the mother, but we just gotta save this puppy's loose right now. I say we talk to the group about this first. I'm gonna take the other.
No, okay, I'll grab a puppy. You grab a puppy.
Okay.
We go the animal out.
Right. Make another animal handling check. It says not you.
Okay.
Sire. Actually, yeah, both of you. Both of you. You don't focus the other puppet into Alice's arms. You just to see if you can do it on your own.
Mine's. I can't do math, but it's more than the last roll. 14 plus 7.
21.
Thank you.
Okay, with Cyrus's help, she's going like whenever the displacer pup kind of like hisses at you, she goes, no, it's okay. And you both manage to pick up the pup and walk out of the cave.
Okay.
Alright, now, Jack, Muriel, and Malachi, do any of you want to do anything?
Yes, I want to go get closer to this exchange happening here.
Okay.
Naturally.
Okay.
Would you want to do the same?
I just want to make sure, Muriel, you know you got 20 health points, right? I gave you 20 health points. You're welcome.
Alright, real quick, does anybody want more pizza?
Good, so if you guys
I'll take another slice.
if any of you want like half a slice of both types of pizza, I'm fine for now. I had lunch before you guys came over here, so.
Yes? Anybody pizza?
Well, we're gonna be here for a while, so we
Hawaiian
just
for me.
we just put that
And
stuff
then
right
Hawaiian.
I'm gonna put this in the fridge.
Hawaiian or cheese?
I'm drawing your character, right?
It's only 3.
Does your character have
4:30.
slit pupils for eyes or just red eyes?
Me
Dragonborn.
or
I'm talking to you, Ryan. Does your character have? Where was he?
No, he.
Does he
Brian-
have just red
Brian
eyes?
moved me over here.
Did
He has red eyes with slits.
Okay, with slits.
Okay.
Gotcha.
So, I repeat myself. So, Jack is getting ready to listen to the conversation, which I'm about to relay to you. Malachi and Muriel, do you want to do anything?
I don't know if I want to heal this beast thing. Actually, wait.
You do notice that the beast, as soon as they brought the pups out, the displaced beast kind of limped its way over to Atlas and Cyrus.
Is it within 30 feet of me?
Is there another?
You can move up if you like.
Yeah, I would like to
Alright,
move
can you
up
get
to
the line one?
So you're now up to the displaced beast, which is kind of like sniffing and looking at the feet of the pups that currently hold of Cyrus and Atlas.
Okay, am I also within range of the pups?
Yeah.
I cast Detect Evil and Good then.
Okay. So you focus on it, and your eyes turn like a brief shade of platinum as they gloss over, and you focus on them, and they do radiate an aura of evil.
Okay, so they are evil.
They are of evil nature.
Okay.
All of them.
Of evil nature.
We don't know that. We don't know that.
Yeah.
Are you gonna tell us that?
Yep, they're
Okay.
evil.
Cyrus, make
No
a
baby is evil.
Are the
Cyrus?
puppies evil?
Cyrus?
Yeah.
Yes, puppies do have evil nature. Make a nature check.
Yeah.
Shut up, dude.
8.
I don't think so.
Okay. So your knowledge being a druid of nature and your familiarity with animals, especially being a druid of a shepherd,
Yeah.
I believe.
That took
You know that all creatures, both monstrosities included, are born with an inherent nature. It is their behavior that allows them
I
to
can't
stay
kill
in
a
nature.
baby, so.
But you know, with the right upbringing, you can either bring the most darkest good creature over to the side of good.
Like I said, we're not harming these babies.
All I'm saying is what
Oh,
they
we're
are
gonna get
now.
multiple puppies.
evil.
We're gonna get multiple puppies.
Okay. I'm a good father.
Okay.
Or as your
So,
father, I have the
before I
ability
get to Jack,
raise babies
Hey,
right.
Muriel,
It's
what do you want to do at the moment?
character. He says dog lover right there, so.
No, Malachi kind of helped bring you to defeat and while giving you the 20 hit points.
That is correct.
Okay, so do you want to do? So
Oh,
where do you want to
actually,
lie?
because
Just like in the middle.
how
It's like in the middle of pathway. Or...
Please. Thank
Okay,
you. That makes it much
So
better.
yeah, you after Malachi brings you up, heals you, you kind of just fall back down the floor.
And I stare at you judgmentally. Like,
Okay,
you take my gift and you do that? Okay.
What
Not
did I
fine.
tell you? It's not worth your time.
Jack.
I don't want him to die. He's not evil.
this is what you overhear
Yeah.
between
Do we
the
start
half elf song dragon that you take to be Vera, Gunner's wife.
That's Vera?
Yes, that is Vera.
Vera is. Wait. Didn't I see Vera?
No, you heard. No, Gunnar told you when you were asking about adopting the puppy and the dog stuff like that. That Vera is a person that breeds dogs herself. She's the one that makes sure they're healthy and all this stuff. Like brings them up to a ready age before Gunnar takes them and trains them. She's
So, is she a dragon or is she?
make an intelligence check.
I hope you fail.
15.
Okay, so you know dragons have the ability to polymorph into other creatures. So she is a dragon, but she can be pretty much whatever she'd like.
Gunner's
Dragon
dating a
born.
dragon.
That's
dating,
fucking
dating.
awesome.
He's married to a
dragon.
dragon.
Okay, so this is what you overhear. You don't really get all this because it's kind of like a whisper tones unless you want to like actually get in closer and like put your head up next to them, like listening to hear. But you pretty much get the gist of it that Vera is kind of scolding Gunnar for running off on this quest of vengeance to avenge all their dogs without her, considering what the age and state that Gunnar is currently in. And the and the fact that her being of such a goodly nature that she doesn't like unnecessary deaths, and that
That's very close.
and that by reading the nature of this, even if it does require the death of her kin, which you prefer to be the dogs that were eaten by the displacer piece, this is essentially nature's way that they were running off and the animals saw the opportunity for food and they took it. Yes.
Yeah.
No.
Probably
Well-
she has reason to.
Yeah, why would you hide it?
You're a motherfucking dragon.
Yeah.
By the way, that makes Cyrus and I are famous because we didn't kill anything. We tried to save some stuff. Just
Well,
saying.
nobody killed anything.
As you're
You guys
Nobody
probably
killed.
as you're saying this,
I didn't say any character for that. So if you want.
Jack,
There's your boy.
Jack, and anybody knows like having like a really
No, I'm still trying.
no nature about everything. You see the rest of the horde of dogs kind of pull in and like gather like behind Gunnar, with a few of the younger dogs getting up close next to Vera, who kind of laughs, smiles at them, pets them for a bit. Gunnar kind of shares the frivolity of it all, nods his head, and leans in and hugs Vera because it's her on the cheek, and goes, "Okay, we'll do it your way for now."
Would they be able to hear us?
You are far away from this. You just notice in like
Hey,
this
you're like,
background.
you're the
Except
bars.
for me.
You notice this. You're in the thick of it. You have a few dogs coming out next to you. Actually, did you feel your charm chest at the last session?
My charm chest?
Yeah, so it'd be like if you ever see a dog come up next to you, you have to pet it. Did you feel that, Jack?
Yeah, he failed that.
Or do you like to say you failed that, Jack?
It says dog lover in the
I didn't.
in
fail.
personality
You
traits.
No, I didn't.
No.
No,
You're the
I
only
didn't.
ones
I
who
didn't have
failed.
to. I knew I didn't have to pet the dogs.
Okay.
But
I
it
know
says
that for a fact.
it says dog lover.
One last guess. You want to pet the dogs?
Yes. Of
Okay.
course.
You pick up a dog and you kind of pet it next to them.
Where's your dog, Damien?
Vera notices this. Vera notices this
I
and
pity
kind of
you.
smiles in your general direction and nods her head, smiling. And she then turns towards the rest of you and notices, in particular, you and Cyrus holding the displacer pups and the wounded displacer beast next to you. And she walks over towards you.
At least she doesn't hate me.
So as you get closer to
God,
this,
she sees me
as you see
crying
this woman
and holding
closer
puppies,
and not in
Jesus.
her dragon form, you are awestruck, and this is like handcrafted from the gods level of beauty of this woman.
I'll have you know that Atlas is gay.
Even hey,
He's
You
not
can
offended.
appreciate
you might
the beauty.
be gay, but you know the difference between a bad shoe and a good shoe.
I'll be sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna start.
Okay.
I'm gonna start crying more.
Okay, so she walks up towards you and notices you cradling the pups in your hand, and hands and the wounded space beast next to you, and she places a hand out towards the beast on top of its head, and you feel a flash of blue light come off of it, and all the wounds inflicted on it are healed.
Oh.
Thank you, ma'am.
She then looks at you and says, "What happened?"
Oh, dear.
Oh,
And she says it right towards you too. But looking you in the eye, Alice.
look at me.
Looking you in the eye, but directly towards both of you.
Oh,
Okay.
I guess I have to talk then. Well,
I'm a little bit choked up right now.
about what's exactly this whole situation, or specifically the puppies, or what?
I get the gist of what Gunnar wanted you to do. What I'm asking you is what happened.
Well, see, what I did is I decided that I was feeling kind of iffy about, killing the thing. Everybody else wanted to. I didn't. So I went over to the cave and I very bravely peeled back the rocks so that the puppies will be inside.
Brown dog is
As
good.
soon-
Actually, the whole reason that the rocks are there is his fault in the first place.
Yeah, as soon as you said that the rocks fell onto them, she kind of see her ears prick up, and then she immediately turns to the rocks and claps her hands, and you see all the rocks kind of levitate off the ground a bit. You recognize this is telekinesis spell, and you see all the rocks, all of it, lift up for a few feet, and are immediately thrown into the woods, revealing the very crushed nature of half the displacer beast on the floor.
Cyrus falls with.
Wait, what happened?
Vera removed the rest of the rubble and also showing the half-crushed displacer beast's mother.
Oh no!
Half-crushed.
You gotta help her, miss. Gotta help
She
her.
turns to you and goes, "Trust me, I'm going to." And then she walks right over to the displacer beast, kind of kneels to the side, cradling the head into her lap. She whispers a few words to herself. You know Celestial, right?
I know Celestial.
I do.
Okay, those of you who know Celestial,
I know Celestial.
and we're on range, you know Celestial, you're still kind of with Gunnar and the rest of the dogs, know that what she's doing is essentially whispering a prayer to both Bahamut and Syrian for their aid. She places her hands onto it, focuses for a bit, and you see that same blue light burst off the displacer beast, and what once was a very crushed form is now fully healed.
Okay.
And it kind of
That's how-
breathes more normally, stabilized and stuff like that.
Where's this dragon
And she,
person?
with her head down and as close she goes, "Thank you, God." And turns towards you.
Okay.
I'm not fighting.
What do you mean?
What do you
mean? Dragon does that?
Yeah.
She heals people.
She's
Yeah.
not a dragon, she's a dragon.
She
Well,
is
yes.
a dragon.
Yeah.
But Dragonborn does something.
But I do heal.
Malak
Yeah.
has a duck.
Okay.
Come on.
It's a different thing.
Atlas takes the puppy and puts it down next to the mom.
It immediately rushes towards
Cyrus is gonna do the same.
They both immediately rush towards their mother and start looking in, and the male displacer beast comes in towards and really small. Wraps her tentacles around him.
Look at this happy family.
Vera gets up from this loving reunion, turns to all of you and goes, "Well then, would y'all like some dinner?"
I would love something.
Yes. You got bread?
Wait,
Always
wait,
makes
wait,
me
wait.
hungry.
I'm going to have to agree with Jack on this
I
one.
object real quick.
What? I'll be back.
Okay.
What does this mean for the context of the mission and these bracelets
Yeah.
and
Oh, gloves.
finishing?
Wait.
Now Cyrus is there rubbing us something.
Now, although I'm agreeing with Atlas here, right? What about the Displacer Beast family? Clearly, that's going to keep on attacking the pack.
Not necessarily. You all very well proved to your metal that they could take off one of them, and this being the male of the group, he is going to want to move off and take his family far, far away from this place. So,
I would, yeah.
I'm just saying, in the context of us helping, did we help and are we therefore done?
how about why don't
On mission.
you come back to my home? I will fix us up a lovely meal, and you can all fill me in your context of this mission.
I don't need anything.
Have
Just-
this,
I-
Cyrus.
It's
I-
the hospitality.
Fine.
Jeez.
Okay.
Let's go.
Fine.
Yeah.
What you cooking up?
You're the sweet dragon lady.
Oh, believe me, I can cook about 5 ingredients. 800 years of experience with wonders for cookery.
Oh yeah, I understand. I've been really good with berry.
And she kind of waves you.
for so long.
She kind of motions you all to get to get into like the middle of the plane in like a circle motion. And she turns towards Gunnar and goes, Gunnar, darling, can you bring the rest of the pack back to the home and feed them? Gunnar nods his head and brings out the same whistle, blows into it again, and turns back towards the path of the king and goes, Kun Hal! Which you know is pack follow.
Cool.
And they all rush up.
I know. You guys don't know.
Oh.
I speak orc.
Fine. All right.
Well, that sounded cool.
Yeah. Geez.
Now then,
I speak orc. None of you speak orc.
now then,
Check your privilege.
Atlas,
Yeah.
pay attention please.
Yes.
She goes, now then, may you all grab hands? Join hands, please.
Cyrus, just
Come on.
Wait, aren't you guys
Wait,
taking
why?
one of the puppies with you?
No.
No, they're happily with
No,
me.
yeah.
Muriel grabs your hand.
Why are we touching each other?
Well, for teleportation spell, of course.
We're not that far from
I
it.
don't have
Come on.
I don't have cooties, Atlas. You can hold my hand.
Yes, well, the woods is dangerous this time of night.
Look.
I'm afraid this
What about you?
spell is going to wear
Where
off.
are you? Puppy pride.
Whose hand am I holding?
Well, currently, Vera's holding Muriel's hands as well as yours, Malachi.
Oh,
I'm holding
wow.
Malachi.
You get like a
Wow.
brief jump of divine energy as soon as you touch her.
Yeah, I guess. Well, I'm pretty starstruck.
Wait, how does question? How does Vera feel about?
That is a good question. The second she sees your big grin on her face.
Ah. going to go into the kitchen, ask if he already teleported, making dinner.
Same.
So, question, Brian. Would I, if
Do you want to make an knowledge arcana check?
I do.
Okay, so I'm gonna say that you go to a table and you're gonna start writing. So make a knowledge arcana check.
What are you doing?
He's trying to remember how to do this.
Luckiest roll of the freaking game. Alright, come on. 9 plus 5 plus 2.
Okay, so 16.
16.
Not too bad.
Okay, so
Not great though.
I flip through there and give me the name of the lowest teleportation spell.
Lowest what?
Teleportation spell.
Lowest total.
So Liz knows there's a fourth spell. But
There is one, but it's not. I haven't heard it yet.
I know.
Then you would learn it.
Oh, so I have to go to the page where.
Yeah, I believe it's like at least 6 level. Alright, so
Whoa. Dude.
Whoa.
so I will say this. Until I give you like the actual name, find the actual name of the spell, once per day, you can cast a level 6 teleportation spell that can
That's
teleport up
fucking
to
dope.
8 people to a place that you know.
Okay, write that down on your plus
I have to put that in cantrips?
No, put
No,
on your
put
six.
that
Where
right.
there's level
No,
6.
like on this, like a
Like
note card.
no
Note
card.
card.
Here.
Note card writes once per day you can cast teleport to bring you and 6 other people to a place that you know.
That's a good idea.
really cool.
And casting time is 1 action.
So once per day, I can take 6 people with me?
Up to 6 people.
Okay. And
Since you cast this on foot.
towards 6 people
Up to a place that you have been to.
to something
You have been to.
we have been to.
You have been to.
You
Yeah.
have been.
Personally.
So, for Malachi and Cyrus, Vera definitely does smile with it and is happily accept your help doing this and is up next to you the entire time, Malachi.
I like you. This is my daughter Malachi.
Hey,
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you, Malachi.
This is nice to meet you.
My
Boys,
name's
I
Cyrus.
just chomped this shit out there.
Atlas, what are you doing in all this?
Hell yeah.
I'm going.
Trying to avoid the dogs.
I'm going to try and find talk to Gunnar, I guess.
Okay, so do you want to leave the crowd?
Where is he?
You know that from a recent movie that kind of back there.
I don't really want to see the dogs. I will.
Well, you've been here long enough, and Jack kind of told you about his adventures with Gunnar. To meet Gunnar, that Gunnar will probably appear from the back of the farm, which is nearby the cottage.
I guess I'll go.
Okay, so you leave the cottage and you wait towards the back of the farm.
Yes.
And Gunnar does eventually come by, followed by his usual horde of dogs, and he notices your presence, and he makes a says, "Wait till I get done with this, and we'll talk."
Fine.
So, also you guys level up until you hit 6,500 EXP. So
Okay.
you're a ways off, but you're close.
Well, everybody else gets experience points for their jokes, and I don't get.
You didn't make the right joke yet. Okay,
I
so
saved
Maybe it's
coffee.
just because you're not funny.
Whoa.
what I have to say is, you guys actually getting through that kind of without actually killing this place beast did you need some of the bonus EXP.
If
Oh,
we
really?
killed it, it probably would have gotten it. We weren't
If you killed it, Vera would have been upset. How about that?
There you go.
I just want to say, you're welcome, everyone.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. I could have killed it. I didn't.
Yeah, sure.
I chose not to.
Right.
You didn't actually hurt it at all.
Yeah, you
Yes,
did.
I did.
I thought you missed the boat.
I did. I showed it with magic missile.
Oh, yeah, you did.
Magic
Yeah,
missile,
you
magic
did.
missile.
Yeah, you're welcome.
And so
And then you ran away.
Okay, so
How much coffee?
Malachi, you and Cyrus helping out here with dinner. Jack is geeking out with his new spell, kind of writing it down, getting so familiar with that. Muriel, are you still being depressed on the floor?
What are you doing?
So are you going to be joining them with dinner, or are you going to waste your night on it?
Before Atlas left, he casually threw away the business card that was left.
Whoa!
Who did you hand the card to, Muriel? Okay, so Jack, you notice this, and
that's where I'm writing the spell.
no, you notice that Muriel handed. Oh, you brought a spell on the business card.
Yeah, on the other side, not the one that has the right.
Okay, I'm gonna let you know this. It's a long spell, so you're gonna need a spell or something like that. The usual place where you keep all your spells.
Alright, well, I'll just do it there then.
So, Atlas, what do you want to talk to Gunnar about?
Well, about well, you know the guy who sent us here. What's his name?
Oh yeah, you guys were employed by Victor, right?
Yes. So I was wondering, employed is the wrong word to use. Actually.
Coerced. How about that?
That's closer.
Enslaved.
Enslaved is enslaved is good. I was just wondering.
Don't worry.
When.
Don't worry, you guys haven't been solved my problem, and I'll relay this about the victory as soon as I can.
Okay. I just.
In fact, he brings out the canary that Cyrus gave him, leans it close to it, and sort of whispers in its general direction, and whistles the same tune. He knows.
And I was also wondering, is there anywhere in town that might sell musical instruments?
Musical instruments.
Oh, he's looking to join our band.
You don't know
You guys are
Okay.
completely unaware of this.
this? You don't know.
But yeah, Gunnar kind of cocks his head to the side. Musical instruments. Why interested in that?
I just, whatever the other ones, they have their
Well-
thing. So,
He smiles at
you
this.
know,
What are you looking into?
I don't know about this sort of thing. We don't have a lot of music at what where I was at where I live.
Dark elf.
At Dark Elf Kingdom. Okay, let's probably hire people to come in and play music for us, and then they are
Well-
terrible, so it's not right.
Gunnar stops you rambling. And he says, well, unfortunately, Vera's the one who handles most of these kids here, but that's mostly his song. She just doesn't really play anything, so you're kind of out of luck here. You can always try High-Stay or Carrick's Guide if you'd like. Maybe even Curway.
I guess I'll just have to wait. Thank you.
We can teleport now, which is good.
And he kind of like asks you for help so you welcome back in. He's very old and on the highest units worn out.
You want me to help you walk back inside?
If you don't mind it. He kind of blushes a little. He's not happy about it. But he does prefer help back in.
Well, at least we're both not happy about it, so I guess fine.
Alright, so you put them inside. And Jack, you know that Tanner's just about to be run, so you want to fetch Muriel.
I fetch her, but I also what I want to do is that I want to talk to Vera.
Yes, Muriel.
She's
She's busy finishing up dinner right now.
Alright, so what I'll do is that since I don't think we're going anywhere fast, we're gonna have a long rest. I'm gonna teleport to Muriel.
Okay, so you want to teleport to the bar.
Wait, what?
Do you want to teleport to the bar where Muriel is at?
Yes.
Okay.
He
No,
just
it's
wants to use
He
his
just wants to
spell.
use this.
Okay, since this is your first time casting it, I want you to make another knowledge arcana check. Don't worry, the DC is very low.
Funniest thing.
13 plus
Plus your charisma modifier.
charisma modifier?
Yeah, since you're a bard, you use
I
charisma.
finished your girl.
Oh, isn't that like?
20.
Let me try.
Okay, so yeah, you focus on the bar location. You utter the words
Let's see
location,
if I can
and
get
but
this.
you are now in the
There's
middle of the drunken doctor. Finally, you mean we swap it?
Cool. I'm gonna add those.
Alright.
New person.
And then this is restored on like a
This is restored after a long rest.
Please tell me
Under
I
or on the
teleport
side
right
for
in
now?
front of Muriel for
Yeah.
Oh, I do. I burst into the fucking bar. I was like, what the fuck just happened?
Okay, so Muriel, after one of your shots of whiskey, you notice Jack pop out of nowhere.
Muriel was just thinking she's fucking drunk off her ass. She's like, yeah, sure, right? Yeah. And so I walk up to Muriel and I touch her. This is onto the bar.
You teleport is sort of like the middle of the
I like the idea that you can teleport, but you can't choose where he lands, so he'll land like there and
So it's once where you've been, yeah. You actually found a bar you were drinking stuff. Either way, did you fetch Muriel?
I fetch her.
Okay, so you fetch Muriel and you bring her back to Vera's car. So, here is the most important question, Malachi and Cyrus.
Wait, I didn't talk to Vera yet.
No, she was too busy finishing.
You're at the bar. And now you have to walk back.
All of you are in the middle of. No, you had to walk back to the car. Anyways, so you're all sitting at Vera's and Gunnar's table. Cyrus and Malachi, what did you guys fix up with Vera?
I don't know. I just did whatever she told me to do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're not making decisions.
Thank
She's
you.
making all the decisions.
Yeah.
Putting on the DMs.
Yes.
Okay,
Malachi's a little
So-
bit long.
I hate to bring this up to you guys, but this is an option you guys can help her out. Since Vera is a very naturally person, it's a vegan day.
Ooh.
It's okay.
No,
Cyrus
no.
is a vegetarian.
No meat whatsoever. Now, do you want to like show it here if it's doing, or do you just want to eat it from the inside?
I'm just gonna eat it from that side.
Okay.
Because Cyrus and Malachi.
So as you're eating the dinner, Vera turns to Walter and goes, "So, why are you here? What brings you to love the Canis?"
Their gloves.
Oh,
their
yeah.
gloves.
Everybody
Yeah.
holds up their gloves.
Yeah, our
Okay,
gloves,
so
Wait, let's wait for Cyrus to do that.
Yeah.
He should have an opinion. Yeah.
I'm really glad I have teleportation.
Weird.
So, Vera notices all of your gloves and looks at it and chuckles because she knows Victor as well. She knows his tactic. So, Victor roped you into this whole mess, eh?
Yeah.
Yes, definitely.
And I take it your quest, I should say, is to help us out with our little dog problem?
Mm-hmm.
I guess.
Well,
so.
job well done, you done that. Because we guys.
Then why aren't they off?
Well, Victor has to say something. He was the one to put them on there, so he has to take them off.
Okay, well,
Okay.
well, is there going to be a guarantee that he's actually going to take them off?
Well, it's Victor, so.
What does that mean? You guys don't have right? I guess.
Actually, no. Since he worked with Victor long enough, he says this. Victor uses his tactics to like gain favors from people. So, if he thinks that he's used you up in long enough, and there's like no way that he can like convince them to help them out any further, he's going to use his glove as long as he can.
I told you guys.
Now, whether you
Just
convey
wait.
this to everybody else is up to you.
Guys, I have persuasion.
Wait. Are you going to tell us that?
Or do you keep that information to yourself?
Yeah.
But Vera does know. Well, Victor is a mischievous person, to say the least. But he's kind of an ass. Yeah, he's kind of an ass. But Victor. What rank were those bands that when you came in here?
2.
The other group.
No, what she's asking is, what rank were the original?
Oh, they're
Oh,
one.
two.
Rank 2. 1.
Rank 2.
Oh, they're rank 2.
Okay, so as you know this, the higher, the lower the number is, the worse it is. You guys
Oh.
start off rank 4.
Oh.
You start off rank 4, you're now rank 3.
Oh, we're at 3.
Okay.
Well, we started at 4.
Okay,
Yeah,
she's
we're
not okay. Well, since you started this mission, this entire thing was. And since you started this mission to remove a rank 4 center band, it's probably going to go back to a rank 4 center band in return.
Atlas stands up and fucking freaks.
Oh, Atlas. Okay, calm down.
Sineth Atlas, which you know is calm. Famous for those things.
I was told that if I did this, we could get these stupid bracelets off and we could go home.
And then we robbed a cart.
Yeah, that'll do it for me.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
He didn't say to us that if we got
He did.
that he could use
He
us.
said we should not do any bad things, and then we robbed a cart. So
You guys also did this in Hans Holy Month, and he's not a very kind god.
yeah.
We also.
Not like Bahamut, of course.
But then
Right,
we
of course,
also
Bob
paid
is
him.
so great. Oh
We also
my God.
paid him too.
I
you paid
gave
Victor?
No, we paid. What's his name?
No, we did something else to get that
We-
we
no.
tried to set something on fire,
We
right?
No.
attacked some guards.
Yeah.
You guys
Yeah.
do know that as soon as you
Which I
beat up
remember.
Alfie- after you beat up Alfie's guards and steal the soul's card, then the Bane increases as well.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
This
nothing
is
we can do
ridiculous.
about this. So.
He didn't tell us that we'd have to keep doing favors
Look,
for him.
look,
Well,
look.
please don't.
It's best not to fly in clear daylight.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Mr. Weir. I was.
Jack, right?
Yes. I know.
So
We'll get a chance.
I was curious here. I saw the painting of the drunken dachshund of the special dog.
Braxton.
Braxton, yes. And to my knowledge that you've been trying to breed him back, right?
Yes, it's mine and my sister's task from Bahamut and Serenray to bring back the lost races of Alvin.
Okay, well we have a disciple of Gunnar right here. Can we do anything right now to get this corgi puppy back?
She chuckles to herself with good.
Is there anything we can
Malachi,
do?
right?
Yep, it's Malachi. Hello.
Is there some kind of, I don't know much, alright? All I know is that I really, really want a puppy.
Well, I appreciate your efforts to bring back the long lost breed of Braxton, but and as much as I would love your help on stuff like that, that's not something that somebody of your level, for lack of a better term, can do at the moment.
What level? What level?
If you feel strong in your belief in Bahamut and your strength of yourself and be able to perform greater deeds in his name, then maybe we can stand a chance together. But we need a few more people besides myself. But don't worry. I've been working on this task for over 800 years, and I feel like I'm close.
I really hope you do it.
That's
your
why.
goals.
I want a puppy.
That dog looks very adorable.
I want a puppy. Please.
Say again.
He said, Muriel says, what would be the harm in trying?
The task to bring back Braxton is a very difficult one at the moment. It's kind of like the waste of bring artifacts of his fall back into possession and then reconstitute.
I persuade her. I try to persuade her to give it a shot.
Okay.
Okay.
Roll persuasion.
I really want to
Roll for persuasion.
I want to draw Malachi. I want to draw Malachi.
You have a face. The little thing.
I had 20.
She looks at you and
It's not much of a dragon.
believe me,
It's
it's a hard
yeah.
task.
Well, it's a
It's
dragon
not worth
human.
it trying.
Well,
What would it
Dragon,
be?
so it's like just scaly, basically.
You
but
want to know what
so
roll you got?
Pretty much, but like a strong
30.
draw.
Okay.
Yeah, like
Gotcha.
orange.
Divine Ancient Dragon.
Damn it.
Okay, so,
Will I try?
Atlas. What are you doing?
Um,
Wait.
Atlas wanders off and finds somewhere away from the what would be in a cottage cabin or something like that.
You're at a cottage near the barn towards the back of Canis.
Okay, so what's around?
Canis is about like a half hour walk away from you, and like an hour walk in the other direction is the woods that you came from. Other than that, in the other direction is the plains that you guys were avoiding traveling through for a very long time.
Okay, Atlas is gonna just try to wander aimlessly and find a patch of maybe near a tree or
So
something.
you're gonna brood and pass out, right?
I'm not gonna pass out.
So you're just gonna brood the rest of the night.
I'm just gonna run near a tree.
Okay. So Vera offers those to be remaining if you'd like to spend the night here. So you just have to whip up a few bets if you'd like.
I would love to.
I would love
I
to.
think I'm gonna go try to find Atlas and spend a few.
Okay. Vera kind of focuses for a bit and says, yeah, she's about an hour in that direction if you want to pin it down.
Alright. Yeah, I'll turn to my dog while I'm running. I'll get me there passing.
As soon as you do that, she gleams.
I'm gonna change right there at the table. So that I'm golden.
She shuffles in the halves and very amusing spectacle.
Okay, I'm gonna nod my head and go.
That's nice. That's nice.
I'm like,
Alright, so what I do is
dog
Okay,
and
hey,
cat.
hey,
I'll
let-
be back.
Let everybody do their thing at their own time.
Okay.
So Cyrus is doing his thing.
Okay, I'm running as a doggo to go find Atlas.
Alright, and
Okay, so you can
what-
do something in the meantime.
yeah, Jack, what are you doing with
I
that?
find the nearest bed, and I immediately pass out.
Okay, so yeah, Vera made some beds upstairs where you want me to sleep in. She knows there are 6, one for each of you.
Okay, what do you want to do?
Okay, so I guess I'm a companion as a dog.
Alright, so Cyrus and Muriel are
I'm just running aside.
Alika, you are alone with Gunnar, Vera,
Push
and
it
Dog.
off when you're going too
I
slow.
like the idea of a golden retriever
I mean-
running across this town. Just
Can't think of anything really to talk to Vera about, but like, what does Vera want to talk to me or like?
She turns to goes like, is there anything you would like to talk about? And in the meantime, okay. If not, then me and Gunnar are gonna pack up and go back.
I'll just go to bed then. Yeah.
Okay. So we'll see stars.
Yeah.
She walks
Can't
past
sing
you.
anything.
She walks past you, winks at you, and you notice that her eyes turn to like that iridescent blue that she kind of her dragon form goes. Pleasant dreams then.
She's 15.
I'm 15, dude.
She's not.
And
I'm just like,
Vera's married.
You do know that she is old for her age, but she is still married to Gunnar.
yeah.
But
So
it's not like the usual sort of marriage. She is devoted to her, but once he goes,
Malachi's more like starstruck, you know?
okay. Yeah, I'm just like I met a celebrity or something. Yeah.
It's okay, well, we're trying to sleep.
Yeah.
So that maybe you
Okay.
want to ask
So,
her about being a
Cyrus.
A dragon, I guess. I don't know.
Cyrus and Muriel,
Yes.
make a, I believe that would be survival check with advantage to pin down Atlas.
Okay.
You also have advantage.
Isn't he at a disadvantage though too because she's drunk?
Yeah, Muriel is drunk. It should be.
Yeah.
Okay, so Muriel, just roll normally then, since you're drunk.
I got 24 on my survival.
Okay.
Muriel should get disadvantage because
She had advantage. to
I mean,
begin with, but since she's
I-
drunk, she's got a normal roll.
Yeah.
But either way, yeah, with your self pointing you in the right direction and you being the druid of nature as you are, you easily pin down Atlas, who is currently rooting under a tree, a distance away from the forest, but close by.
I would expect to find you in a graveyard or something.
I couldn't find them.
Oh, okay.
You do notice that there is a river far distance off, at least like an hour or two.
Vera has set up some beds for us if you want to go back to the cottage and get some rest before you head back to Canis in the morning.
I don't want to be near any of them. They're all liars, and I don't trust them.
Well, Jack is asleep.
What
Right.
if you him?
Well, you won't run into him in the morning. We should rather teleport back to Pine State or steal another card back to Pine
Maybe
State.
I'd rather just sit here and not be bothered by anybody. We're going to go back to Pius Day, and then he's going to give us another mission, and then we're inevitably going to do something else that pisses him off, and then our
Oh,
Cinnabans are going to grow, and then we're going to go on another mission, and we're never going to stop.
Well, with that
Atlas,
attitude,
make a constitution check.
you should get into emo.
19 plus 3. So
Okay, you're good. I was gonna say you passed out and you're rambling.
Oh. Alright.
I only need 4 hours of sleep. I'll have you now, okay?
No, I'm saying like if you got so much hot blood that you literally
know
pass
what
out.
it is like
Like hyperventilating.
to do pointless tasks and training for no reason, on end, all the time. I don't want to do it again.
Alright. Well, feel free to snap out here where any god can come up and lick your face in your sleep.
I take a displacer beast over any of them, any day of the week.
Alright.
So
We'll be at the cottage as soon as we're leaving in the morning, so make sure you
Alright,
want to
does
ride
it
back.
count? Alright, do you guys go to bed when you get
I'm going back with Muriel, I guess, unless Muriel wants to say anything.
that would be a strength check. Now, Atlas, make a dexterity saving throw to just get away from him. Her.
12 plus 7.
Okay,
19.
19. So, Muriel, you'll have to beat a 19. Okay, yeah. Okay, so Atlas, Muriel roughly grabs you and throws you off.
Well,
Or
you can
something
do
like
it that
sack.
way too, Muriel.
Potatoes.
Sorry about this, Atlas, for being
Wait,
difficult.
does Atlas get knocked out, or is he just...
No, but he does get to make another strength check to see if he can break out of the grapple, but it's only one chance.
One?
Pass out. I didn't get my phone.
No. That was a one. That was a one.
Muriel, what are you doing? You're currently holding very pissed off Atlas over your shoulder. You can put him off the shoulder. It's going to be a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Knock him out. We guys at the college.
You guys are asleep in the car.
Atlas hates everybody, okay. Yeah, it's gonna hit you a little bit more though after this.
Muriel, what are you doing? Alright, make a roll with disadvantage.
You fucking idiot.
With disadvantage. You rolled twice, give me the lower number. to go inside the cottage, or do you want to pass out right then and there?
Pass out.
Yeah, pass out.
Okay, so you
This
kind of like
goes
situate
along.
yourself near the corner of the cottage, and you are not pass out right then and there. Alright, so you all get a little bit of a long rest, some more drunkenly, some more brutally than the others.
Yes.
So all your hit points are fully healed, you have all your spells
Yay.
back, you have all your abilities back, all that good stuff.
Finally use my spells again.
Yes, and you have your one teleport for a day back.
Yes.
Just gonna teleport down the stairs for breakfast.
You better not. We have to go back to.
Well, we can get a free ride with Zero.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, use it then because.
Do dragons even have noses?
I mean, I think I put like little
Sleds?
or something.
I think little.
It's like Voldemort.
Yeah.
It's like
Black Voldemort guys.
Then there's a Canis.
Oh god, it just like
Black
add
Voldemort.
Yeah, I'm
gotta
black.
redo this
This
face.
is why I can't cosplay my character because to be blackface.
Yeah.
You can do it because you're a lizard.
Okay.
I'm a lizard.
Think about the lizard.
Racist against scalies.
Think about the Argonians, man.
Yeah.
So, shall we continue or do you guys want to take a quick
All
break?
you do is like
What
you can
time
swim.
is
It's a little after
Underwater.
Okay.
We still have time for yeah. So yeah, we can take a little break and then we can continue.
What time to what?
We're gonna go to the holiday thing.
Oh, can I go?
Oh,
Yeah.
you guys are going?
I posted in the
Are you going,
group
Ryan?
chat.
Yeah, I don't
Oh,
mind.
yeah.
Everyone.
I
know.
saw that I was asleep.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah,
I
that was
just
weird.
want it.
I should've
9
been-
hours later.
I should have fucking been asleep at that.
What time is it?
Paying for it now.
What time does it happen?
5:15.
No, what time?
Technically it starts at 5.
Yeah,
but
but
it goes
it
till
goes
like
till, like,
it goes till 9.
Yeah.
So yeah, we can keep going till like around 6:30 if you.
Yeah, that
Something
sounds
like
good.
that. Yeah.
6:30, 7 o'clock.
Okay, I think there's 2 pieces of pizza left. Who wants to like climb
I'm
to the
good.
pizza?
I will take a slice of pizza.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, boys.
I think there's one cheese and one Hawaiian. So.
Oh, give me that cheese, boy. You're gonna let us talk about cheese.
I think you guys have finished up the prologue, and that disappoints me.
Still not.
Wait.
We're still in
We
the
get-
prologue.
If we push it, you guys might be able to finish up the prologue.
Alright, let's push it.
Yeah, let's push it.
There's no rush yet.
Let's push it.
Yeah, if it's a Russell 9, then yeah, I think we can maybe if we
No.
just keep going through it, we could be able to finish this up by 7.
Alright, let's go.
Alright, but yeah, for pushing this, I'm gonna not be as in depth with the details.
Yeah.
Alright, so
We're still in the prologue.
you guys are still in the prologue. Alright, so y'all awaken in your own special fashion. Some of you on the side of a cottage, some of you on top of a roof, but most of you in beds. But all of you awaken to the exact same thing. The smell of a beautifully made breakfast. You smell pancakes, you smell freshly made maple syrup, you smell waffles, and of course, a freshly baked loaf of bread.
Oh my god. How is it?
Yeah, she tuned into that. She tuned into that.
Flying into the
I've been happy. Oh god.
But yeah, you especially smell that really well because there's a chimney right next to where you passed out. So you woke up instantly after your 8 hours or 4-hour trance. Yes? Muriel. Oh, yeah, make a Constitution saving throw. Yeah, yeah, it's not that bad of a hangover. It's like a mild headache. Alright. But yeah, you all eventually make your way into the table where Vera's laid out the spread of delicious foods, and Gunnar's like towards the side, sitting next to her with a mug of coffee. So Vera's says, "So did y'all sleep well? Atlas, it's good to see you again."
Atlas is hungry.
Yes, Muriel. Vera's a vegetarian, so no, especially.
No, the food was vegan.
The dinner was vegan, but she's a vegetarian.
Atlas reluctantly climbs down from the roof.
I'm assuming from right where I'm assuming from where we are, I assumed all of you are in the breakfast table.
Okay.
So you don't have to worry about that. Alright.
Fuck off.
So, do you guys want to leave after breakfast?
Yeah.
Play a song. To make everyone happy.
Okay, make a performance check.
Oh wait, I
Yeah,
can.
she did goddamn food.
Oh wait,
I can't lose you.
I'm gonna roll to see if I like the food.
Okay.
Oh wait,
Okay, roll a great 1 on trying to play my
I got a 40,
pamphlet.
so I didn't like it.
So,
What's your wait? Was
I got an
you have a
18.
performance bonus?
That's my
do.
performance
Do I
modifier.
get a performance bonus if I roll?
If
a
you
critical
roll a 1, no,
fumble?
that's critical fail.
Yeah. So.
Okay, so luckily,
I got an 18 plus 7.
yeah, Jack rolled high enough, so
So
you kind of like shit the bed a little bit, but Jack made up for it.
Yeah, good. I'm still waking up.
But yeah, Vera.
Go! Blah! Rah!
Vera since you rolled.
I usually. I don't know what's up with me this morning.
It's fine,
A
dude.
little
It's
bit
very
off.
early in the morning.
Yeah.
And I aim it directly at Atlas, so he cheers up.
For Sun Elf, not really much of a morning.
You have to roll. You have to roll.
Make a charisma saving throw.
Charisma saving roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. 18 plus 4.
You can choose to like it or not.
I didn't like it.
Okay.
Wait, what? Mine was 26?
She hit over 20.
Yeah.
Oh, man. You fucking turd.
Okay. So you all enjoy your breakfast, unless some of you don't. And you all make your way off to nearby the forest led by Vera. She turns to one of the trees and says, "Whenever you're ready."
Grab hands again.
No, you don't have to grab hands if you like.
Okay.
Just run through the tree when I say.
Oh, this is fun!
Alright, I run dash through the tree.
When she says.
Oh.
Take damage.
Do you want to take damage, or do you want to say that you didn't want to the tree?
It's not how Dungeons and Dragons work.
How would you-
Considering we want to push this off so you can get to the prologue kind of.
Yeah, let's
Okay.
go.
So she places her hands to the tree, goes 1, 2, now, and then she rips open a portal in the tree, rips open a portal in the tree, which is sort of like a green gate. And do you run through it?
Yeah.
So y'all run your way to the tree, and you end up in the grove at the center of Pious State.
Alright.
Which, Muriel, you recognize this. This is the same grove that Silverax sent you through when you wanted to meet up at the party the first time. Yes. And, sorry, so you know this spell.
Oh, what is it?
This is a druid spell called Transport via Plants.
Oh, I can't wait to go use this spell.
Hey, we
Yes,
don't need
that-
it anymore. We have teleportation.
Yeah.
You have
Once
one.
per day.
Once per day.
And then let's
But
see
yes,
what
you
spell.
all arrive in the center of a beautiful tree grove over in the center of Pious State. And you hear off to the side sound of drums.
Ooh.
Like a rhythmic beat.
They must welcome us home.
We're criminals, they're not looking at us.
It's not execution drums, no. That's it.
I wish it.
So, what do you do?
We find Victor.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, I guess
Go
fine.
find Victor. Yeah.
So, you exit the grove and you witness a spectacle of a sort. You arrive to the sounding of the drums and you see off to the side like a group of people watching the proceeding of what looks to be like some sort of event of kind of someone with religious significance, because you notice you, Malachi, the leader of your order of the Platinum Wings,
Oh shit.
a silver dragonborn.
Whoa. Okay.
Would I know these people?
You do, since you
Oh,
kind of
yeah.
like center on the way.
Yeah.
Center on the way. And to next to that dragonborn is Victor,
Oh,
also
okay.
proceeding over this
Huh.
event, which entails a man again in robes similar to the ones of the Eternal Watch, holding a red iron in one hand, and to the left of them is a man in shackles and like prison pants, with shirt completely thrown off. He's standing towards them, looking directly at Victor and the monk with the brand, walking towards them.
That's a good idea.
And so finally at the monk with the brand, he nods his head and he presses the brand right up against his chest.
I'm gonna hit.
But you don't hear a scream. He just takes it. He takes the pain. He takes the burning.
Are you attracted, Muriel?
And you all smell burning flesh. And the crowd cheers.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Oh.
Victor and
Do you know what's going on?
Alright, so
I'd say
I roll.
as-
Actually,
yeah,
I
not
was-
as the character.
Malachi, roll a religion check.
I roll a
Oh.
history check as well.
Actually, I will allow that. Same for you too, Muriel. Yeah, you can roll a history check as well.
Got a 15 plus my history.
15.
Plus, your
Plus 5,
No, it's
so
just-
I have 20.
What'd you get, Mary? Okay, so you don't know this, but Jack, you and Muriel, Malachi, definitely know this. This is the process called the redemption. Now, whenever a criminal faces a crime so heinous that that there are only two options for him, either death or redemption, he has the option of either choosing death or redemption. Now, redemption entails that they are branded with an R,
Okay.
and they are immediately conscripted into the order of their choosing, and they essentially spend the rest of their life working for their order and working using their tools that they use for evil for good, and then wasted to save their soul.
He's becoming a.
so glad that we decided to help these people.
We decided.
You do know this. You do know this is a
Decided.
very
Wait,
holy
man.
possession to be one of the redeemed. It's actually looked very fondly upon
Yeah.
because it's the person taking their second chance of life.
Watch. We're going to get our celebrants all off, and the next thing we know, we're going to be branded.
Oh, don't
Like
say
some
that.
kind of
I don't like
animals.
fire.
As soon as she
In front of my
says,
boss also.
as soon as she says this, the brand is removed, and you do see the R branded upon his chest, and immediately, Ravane, the Dragonborn leader that you know, rushes up to him and places his holy symbol upon it, and you see a flash of platinum light. He removes the holy symbol, and it's all healed up, but the brand still remains, but it's less scarred and burnt tissue. And he immediately holds up the redeemed, hands right up the air, and the crowd cheers us once more.
Clearly, we're in a town of insane people.
We're prisoners.
And as soon as the session is over, with the redeemed being led up the stairs, up to the mountain, the crowd disperses, and Victor notices you on sight.
Why do you point directly at me?
He remembers the move now,
Okay.
and he starts walking.
That's me.
And he starts walking towards you, and he says, "Well, that was quite a spectacle, now was it? Glad to see you back. I assume everything went well."
Yeah, we did. We were able to actually
Alright,
save
alright.
the beasts that were causing the problem.
Yes,
That was good.
Peace.
Yes. Gunnar
The
and Vera were very nice
Displacer
people.
beasts.
However, I
Yes.
have a little bit of a question for you, Victor.
Sure. Do you want to say this in my office?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Oh,
And he,
so just Jax?
no, he's
Oh,
Sorry,
everybody.
goes whole.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, he leads you back through the one of the concentric rings and into the residential districts of the town.
Okay.
And the second that you see his house, you know right outside. It's a lavish manor, purple drapes all everywhere. It's very lavish, something that you would expect of somebody of his station and ego.
Mine was better.
Actually, yours wasn't,
Oh, damn. Oh, damn.
and that pisses you off.
Get wrecked from face cleaning.
All right, the guards notice you. The guards at the front of this manor notice you and readies their spears, but Victor goes, "Oh, please, these are guests. Don't worry about it." And he leads you straight into the manor, up his wall, and into a study. He takes it. He knows you. And into a study on the second floor of this manor. It's an interesting study. There's books and stuff like that, and there's guarding pieces
I've
of art
never
as
seen a
usual.
house so big.
But there's also mechanical servants.
I
Kind of like in the nature of the canary that you brought along with gears and copper and stuff like that. Some of them look like knights, some of them beasts, and some of them that odd creatures that you noticed when you first met Victor. One that's kind of like those hind legs and claws. And he sits at his studies and turns towards you and says, "So, how was it?"
awful.
Alright, so I got a
Not
question
very
for you.
successful. There's a lot of dogs.
Remember what I wanted to
Yeah,
ask you
nice
about
break.
right
Americans.
I mean, dust
So-
lady, sorry.
now? Like I said before, Gunnar and Joe were very, very nice people, alright? And it was mostly, I just had a few hiccups and it was a fairly enjoyable experience. However,
Sure.
I have a question for you.
I have an answer.
So, Muriel teleported
Yeah.
to us, right? Why didn't you just teleport us to Canis?
Well, here's the thing. I honestly thought it'd be more fun.
What was more fun than us getting an extra glove, alright?
Oh, You guys get in a little bit of trouble. Actually, yeah, that's the entire reason why I sent Muriel your way. This is true. That's up. Sure, you guys run on.
You see, it wasn't our fault here, right?
Let's not go pulsing around.
Okay,
anymore.
alright, okay.
Look,
Point being is, next time, just teleport us, please. We don't want to get this.
There's not going to be a next time.
Alright.
here's the thing.
Everybody.
The reason I teleported you was in two separate things. One, I thought it'd be more fun, honestly, just to have you guys travel there. The second one was I wanted to make sure that you were just a team in there. I can't have a bunch of people who barely know each other to do a personal favor with me. I figured that 3 days would be the most time I could give you guys, so I gave you 3 days for you to get to
We
know
did
each
learn
other.
a lot about each other.
Yep.
I'm sure there are a few hiccups along the way, and for that I apologize.
A few hiccups.
Here,
Hey, calm down with that, Kristen.
here,
Yeah, plug in.
What's really going on?
he motions for all of you to extend your arms.
Whoop.
Wait a minute. Before this happens, I'm gonna use my handy dandy dice and do a handy dandy roll.
For what?
Oh, yeah.
Where's the thing?
Okay, you get to try.
He's got it.
It's persuasion.
Okay, persuade us to do what? Right now he's only asking you to extend your arms.
Okay. Persuade him to put in more favors with us in the council,
Okay.
so we can potentially get both of us in our bands.
He could probably be extending our bands now.
Alright, roll.
Well, the helmet stands are.
He's the one who decided to trust him.
That is true.
Yeah.
Give yourself an XP for knowing that.
Oh, yeah. I'm up.
What?
I got.
She mentioned that it was Helm who controls your bands, not Victor.
Oh yeah,
It was who?
right.
Helm,
My god.
God of Law.
How much experience?
All you need to
50.
do is take
Okay.
them on.
All right. I get 22.
Okay. He hears what you're saying and says, don't worry, I have something in mind to get rid of both your bands. Get rid of the bands.
All right.
But right now, shall we deal with the glove?
Yes, please.
Okay, so again, he refers for you to extend your arms.
Everyone extend their arms together. Except for Atlas, because he's edgy.
Form of a bucket of water.
Damien, that's you too.
He doesn't have a center.
Muriel, but
Doesn't have to say
I like the idea that
Yeah.
Muriel just puts her hand inside their.
Just the, yeah. Just wants to be part of the
Okay. And as soon as all of your bands are extended towards him, he mutters something, and you feel the same heat in the bands, and they retract back into the band.
Oh,
With a black-
yeah.
Laughing or
They
again,
should
really
retract
sweaty.
all of that.
Look,
They
look,
should
all
be
right.
gone. We
God
did what
bless.
you told us to. They should be gone.
Yeah.
Hey, do not just listen to what he just said.
Shh. Yes, but here's the thing. When I originally put the ban on you was for the one favor towards Helm. Favor for me to give help out with Gunnar, but that was when he was a ban. Helm accepted this as an equal trade. You help me with Gunnar's situation, and he would get rid of the ban that was currently on me. You pissed him off a little bit during his Hulling month, and granted, I'm sure it was good purposes and all that, but you're dealing with a god of law here. Now, there is a way for your ban to be off completely immediately,
Relationship.
but you're not going to like it, because it deals with one last favor with me.
Of course it does.
But, don't worry, this one benefits you more than it does me. So, now then, actually roll something down for this.
Wait, consider a roll religion
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
to see if we can just ask the god to get the crap off.
Alright, yeah, roll a religion check. Roll a religion check and I'll tell you.
Oh, nope. It's a 1.
Damn it!
Okay.
Damn it.
You don't get the feeling that this guy knows what he's talking about since he's been dealing with this god and this method for a very long time.
Yeah.
It's a full arm. No.
So, he turns to all of you, and you included Muriel. Muriel. He's about to talk to you as well in this. So, there's a way for you to make a lot of gold, a lot of fame, answer a lot of questions, and get this ban off removed from you permanently. It's very simple. How would you like to join an adventuring guild?
Ooh. I mean, it'd be a perfect opportunity for us to focus our band.
Oh.
Oh, that is a good. Yeah.
Would this affect my stance in the church as a paladin?
Oh, no.
Is it just like joining a club?
Oh, no. The Order of Platinum Wings, which is your monastery that you joined sends paladins all the time. They figure out that paladins don't do the most good inside the city, but out there in the world.
Oh.
So, you want us to join this guild
I want you to join a guild.
so that other people can go tell us what to do. So you don't tell us what to do
Well, here's
anymore. And then we keep these bands, and then we have to join this group.
No. Your bands will be removed immediately as soon as you give me an answer. I have a lot of favor with one of the guilds, particularly the Shadeheart Heroes.
Then what's stopping me from when my band is removed from leaving the guild?
Nothing at all. All I ask of you is to go meet a friend of mine, Sigrun. She runs the Shadeheart Heroes down in Curwood. All you have to do is go to her, hear her offer herself, and if you like it, you can join. If not, you can go on your very merry way.
Another favor, of course.
It is a favor for me, but you get most of the stuff. You get all the gold, all the benefits of the guild. All I get is the fact that I sponsored you. That's it.
Well, I'm sure you don't get anything from that, right?
Yeah, I do actually have a question. Why are you doing this for us? Why would you want to sponsor us?
Simple. If people know that I found individuals such as yourself and somewhere they can do more good, I get more favor with more people.
Of course you do. That's totally dragging us around and having us do favors for
Look,
you
question.
and to your own benefits.
Hey.
I'm gonna ask you to calm down the rabbits, alright? Let me just ask you
Yeah,
a
which
question.
one are you going on there after this?
Okay.
I totally forgot about it. The road was blocked.
That busy?
Huh?
That busy?
Well, I don't know. You can't go.
It's just blocked.
You can't get down
Yeah.
into the edge of
Exactly.
the road.
Huh?
You're speaking in your own
You know,
Jack.
just don't worry.
You wanted to say something to Victor?
Yes, I was wondering, can we make a subgroup a part of the guild? See, Sunfly has a band, right? We play music.
If you would just be part of the guild, and every now and then they would send you on missions. I don't know the details myself. That's more something you would ask Sigrun, but I'm assuming that if you go place to place, you can play as much as you want.
How does Muriel fit into all of this?
Muriel, what do you want to say? Yeah, as for Muriel, she's getting paid by the guild as well, and I know for a fact, Muriel. I'm about to get to that. She tosses you a gold purse full of gold. At 50 gold to your 50.
When he tosses it, is there any way for Atlas to potentially grab it before Muriel grabs it?
Sure.
What can I roll?
Make a dexterity check.
Oh. 13.
Yeah, no.
Does everyone get the gold?
Now, Muriel, there's another thing in addition to the gold and your position with the guild. I know for a fact that they've been hunting kobolds. And there's quite a chance you might be able to find that one place we were talking about. Kobolds. Now then, Atlas, I'm well aware of your distrust of me, and I could definitely understand it. There's also one other thing that might swing the pot. You said you're part of the Moonweaver clan, right?
Yes.
Here's the thing. I'm a man of quiet station, as you're aware. If I don't know about that, nobody does. So, Sigrun is a person that goes on a lot more than I do. So if there's any chance that they might know about your clan's name, she would be the one to ask.
I don't want anything to do with.
You don't understand what I'm saying right here. You claim you're of a noble title.
Yes.
You claim that your stash in the Moonweaver class clan is somebody of a high stature.
Yes.
I don't know anything about that.
Well, it sounds like your own problem, that you're uneducated and you don't know about the noble elf families.
That might be the case, but keep in mind, I also work for the highest order of religion in the world. And if they don't know about it, something's wrong.
You're telling me something is wrong
Something is wrong with your clan.
with the clan
Yes.
that I left
Yes.
because I didn't want to be there.
That may be the case.
And that should be my problem.
Exactly. That should be your problem. The fact that your clan name is pretty much stricken from the record of Alaban.
That is a little strange.
It's pretty strange.
So again, I ask you,
Look, you've been lying this whole time. You just.
Would you guys like to take up on my offer?
I haven't been lying.
I would. I'd take up your offer. I want to join the guild.
Look, we have nothing better to do.
Hell, I'll
I'm
even
going anywhere my little girl's going.
Hell, I'll even spin upon it just a little bit more. I can offer you the services of my druid who can teleport you to the edge of the woods, leading you to throw away. Or I can even give you a few horses.
Actually,
Horses.
Actually,
I know
what
you
you
like
can do-
horses, Atlas.
I would like to try to persuade Victor.
Go ahead.
I would persuade him into giving us some gold.
Alright.
Because we worked hard.
I'll say this, you have a better chance than I usually do earlier.
Okay.
Since he's pretty much giving himself a way to persuade you guys.
Alright. Look. Joining the guild.
Sure.
Yes.
It did indeed.
Yeah.
Sun because of me, fire because of
He
him.
spits fire, yeah.
I spit literal fire.
Yeah.
And
I'm a
me
tiefling.
because
She's a
Sun
manager.
And I'm the manager on that part.
Yeah, she's the manager.
Yeah.
Alright, now I roll.
Right.
Now, how much gold?
What did you roll?
I am rolling.
Well, first, I'm gonna give you.
15 plus 11. 26.
Okay. Yeah, he says we go. Alright. But I expect to make good use of this. And he hands you another purse at 100 gold.
Whoa!
To me or
To you.
Oh, boy!
Nice.
Hey, I'll take that.
Okay, so that's 4 out of 5.
Can I talk to everybody alone?
Sure.
Also, I give,
He snaps his fingers,
We got
and
money.
he looks like he's talking, but you don't hear anything. Anything at all.
You got 100.
Oh, you got
so I share 50 of it on
Oh.
Cyrus,
Okay.
and then I give 25 to you.
Oh,
He
thanks.
snaps. He snaps his fingers. He makes motions like say something, but you don't hear anything. And then he makes a gesture, says like a knocking gesture, and then what's
Yeah,
inside?
that builds you. Your stuff. Oh, you know it.
I don't want anything.
So pretty much what you gather is when you want to talk to him again, just knock 3 times. And
So you can't hear us.
you can't hear you.
Okay.
What'd you get?
I don't know if you guys have forgotten what we saw before we came in here.
Yes, I do not get that out of my head.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, are these the kind of people we should be trusting?
Well, I mean, he's gonna
Malachi.
redeem instead of being murdered.
Make it
So
quick.
isn't
Intelligence
that
check.
He's also getting
Like
a
quick
mark
intelligence.
burned into his flesh.
I
Yep.
don't
And
believe that part
the
of
only,
being
the
dead.
only other option
are
is
not.
to die. You
Look,
either get your
He
flesh
probably
burned.
did something.
Okay, you know this is
bad.
a
What if he's
process that they
murderer?
volunteer for. They don't put
Yeah.
into being the one redeemed.
Hey guys, we're not gonna be that. That's a process that they volunteer for.
Or you die.
It's a last
No,
resort.
It's a last resort.
Look, Atlas, unless you're planning on
We're
doing
not
something
anywhere near
really
that
crazy,
point
right?
yet.
Yeah, I don't
You
think
cannot
stealing another car is gonna make us
In fact, we're on the other
That
end.
level.
We're going to be not prisoners once we join the guild.
killed. Yeah.
Shut up. It doesn't matter what you do. That's what we're doing, alright? Me, Muriel.
No, we're in this together.
Alright?
Yeah.
Hey, alright?
Or like being
It's
a
either you're with
born-again
us or
Christian
you're not, alright? We're doing this. It's up to you. You want to go play around with your non-existing clan, go right ahead, alright?
Whoa. Alright. That's a little
There's some
aggressive.
hostility.
Yeah.
Atlas is
Chill
up
out
to
a
you,
second
but we
here.
could use your help.
It's a little bit, yeah.
So I don't know any of you.
Look, do you know anyone else?
We met a handful of days ago.
Do you know anyone
About
else?
4 days ago.
4 days ago.
I mean, that was enough time for me to get adopted by the dogs. I maybe this not helping right.
I met you a couple of like a day ago. You
Yeah.
have no idea what it is.
That is true. Yeah. But
Who else do you know around here better than us?
Yeah, very much.
I have the option of telling you all to just.
And enjoy your Cinnaband then. 'Cause yeah,
we won't have one, and you will be
You
the only
will.
one who will have one.
With no friends, no family, all
I don't
by
have
yourself.
any friends anyway.
With a Cinnaband. Alright, yeah.
I'm your friend, Atlas.
Oh.
You and your
I mean,
filthy
we would
pride.
be your friend if you'll be our friend.
Okay. So, Atlas, do you knock?
Is that not good?
Fine.
Right.
Okay.
So,
no, that's okay.
do you knock 3 times and
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So you make a motion and your turn snaps his fingers again and you can hear him speak. So, have we come to an agreement?
Yes. More or less.
Yeah.
I'm joining.
How about from you two?
I
How
am.
about from you 3? Are you in?
Yeah.
Okay. So, can I see your bands again? You want to use another word? And that glowing on the band stops. The bands are yours to keep now if you'd like. They aren't connected to helmet in any way now. They're
Atlas
just
throws it at his feet.
okay. Yeah, you put the band up to the floor.
I'm gonna put it in my
Actually,
keepsake
Yeah,
pack, but I don't want it on.
I
I'm
don't
a little
want
bit
people to
paranoid.
see a
I mean,
paladin
knowledge of our
prisoner's
Okay, go
band
ahead.
on.
And this is
Doesn't
why I
seem
do it.
nice.
Okay. I'm telling this for you.
Okay. Yes.
Alright. So look, is there any way that we can possibly brand with this leather another god?
What are you trying to do?
Let's see, we get Bamut.
You want to try to connect the band to Bahamut instead of Helm.
Alright.
That would be interesting.
Okay. Yeah.
Let's try that.
You make an electricana check.
I
You make an
mean-
ultra check.
I already have a ring
Is that religion or?
with.
You can make an ultra check to see from an arcanic standpoint. You do it from a divine standpoint.
Okay.
So that's why knowledge religion and ultracana.
No.
How the heck?
I got
a
11.
Muriel.
I got a 12.
Okay. Together that's not the same. When doing divination and with holiness, anything is really possible. If you want to connect the band to Bahamut,
Like,
like
I-
requires
I-
something
I-
like more higher stature.
Yeah, you gotta join you.
A low
I
level
know,
penalty.
I feel like
So yeah, it's entirely possible.
That's what the whole spawn.
I know. I'm
Interesting.
almost
Okay.
done.
So, when you guys are done
For later.
talking and
Okay.
you finish throwing the band at his feet,
That's my Malachi.
well deserved. Even he admits that. So, okay, so your destination is a place called the Dryad's Tonic in Curly. It's the home of the Shadeheart Heroes. Their guildmaster is an Argonauts by the name of Sigurd. She's a little friend of mine, kind of like Victor, but not in the same manner. If you catch my drift. Now, I can loan you all some horses if you'd like to make the journey there, but it's a 3-day journey
Why are you gonna give us horses this time?
because you're not criminals
How
this time.
kind.
Or if you'd like, I can have one of my druids teleport you to the edge of the forest. Then you essentially.
Yeah. that'd be good.
I'd say teleporting because they're
teleporting
faster.
is
The
faster.
horses are cool, so I might.
Excuse me real quick. Do you have,
Yeah.
by any chance, you have a drawing of this place? Or
Before
a
you
sketch?
say that, you know that you have to actually have been there before you can teleport there.
Do you have a map?
Map of Corway?
I don't know. I didn't ask.
Never mind,
that.
we're
She lives to be strangers, so do you want the druid or the horses?
Druid.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll send for Silver X to meet you at the grove.
Silver eggs.
Or guys just doing anything dangerous, I suppose.
Well, I mean.
So,
I almost set a caught on fire.
so do you guys go to the grove again to meet up with Silver X?
Yes.
I am enthralled to meet you another druid.
Okay. This one's a little less amazing than Vera.
Oh, okay. Oh, Vera was a druid?
Yeah, and since you cast the transport Vera plans, you know that's
Oh, yeah.
specifically
Okay,
druid.
so any druids are cool with me.
Yes, this is a Muriel. You recognize this person. This is a druid that teleports you. Yeah, it's a stout dwarf in playmail armor with aggressive beard and beady, bloodshot eyes. You can see he's been awake for a very long time.
You need to take a rest.
And I plan to. Can we get this underway?
I don't know what the wolf is gonna be teleporting us.
I can't wait to
Excuse me real quick.
Silver X, please.
Silver.
Mr. Dwarf.
That's a little
That's
offensive.
so racist as I am. It's just like, I didn't call him Mr.
I roll persuasion. Can he possibly push us to very, very close
He's gonna
to where it is?
take
Why? We just
Alright, before you
No, we're teleporting
No,
right
we're
to
teleporting
the,
right
right
okay,
there.
before you make the roll, he
Yeah.
says, "I'm gonna teleport you literally to the edge of the forest. It's like a half-hour walk.
Yeah.
Ah, okay, never mind.
Why can't you teleport us all the way there?
There's no trees in it."
Sorry, Mr. Silver
Duh.
X. My apologies.
I'm sorry, I don't understand what stupid druids are.
It's not stupid.
Thank you. Anyways, so
We should plant.
Thank you, Mr. Silver X.
I
My
have a tree
pleasure.
in my house.
Alright.
Okay. Let's do it.
Okay, so he does the same motion to the very desk. He places his hand on the tree and goes, on my mark, run. 1,
Why is it always running?
because it only takes 3 seconds before it closes.
Okay, let's run then.
1, 2, now. And the same Rick opens up. And that's what. Alright, he begrudgingly takes it and he kind of like
Chops
pushes
off
you
your
through
head.
it.
As it closes.
It's cut off.
Okay, so you guys emerge from the end of the tree to like, that's again the same forest. This one's a lot more murkier, dark, kind of like with Mirkwood and Lord of the Rings.
Okay.
Very old, very poisoned plants, and stick. And you kind of see it's another path leading off, kind of like in a curvy direction. Which you assume goes towards the city.
Is there a car driving through your house?
Why are you screaming?
Why are you screaming?
Ah.
Oh, jeez, that's
Alright.
the pump.
Wow.
That's
Okay.
loud.
So you guys follow the path?
I have to go with Keith first. Atlas.
Go.
Because the other one's kisses.
Yeah. Go towards the city.
Let's carry water.
If nothing happens in between there and the city, go.
Nothing's
did
gonna
it.
happen. Yeah.
We did it, boys. We got rich. I got money. We got paid.
Hey, oh, new city, new gigs.
New
How
gigs.
far away from that
New
is
city,
it?
new gigs.
Two pages.
Oh, that's pretty good. Yeah.
We're almost done with the.
We're almost on the
prologue.
prologue, yeah.
Wow, proud of
I'm
us.
very, very excited. Very, very excited.
Boy. We're gonna get that corgi. We're gonna get that corgi.
I want that for you.
You want that
Someday.
corgi?
I want that
You
corgi.
want that corgi?
Wait, what other gods are there? Can only be
Yeah.
paladin,
There
paladin,
are.
or can just like normal?
You can be. What do you mean? What are you trying to ask?
Is there like anything that we can do? Like I know for some reason Jack speaks Celestial,
No.
so there's got to be some way that.
From what Vera told you, it's only a matter of finding all the artifacts of Brax and bringing them together and then using divine magic to reconstitute his form.
Let's do it. Let's do
And
it.
she says she's close to it after 800 years.
So does she have most of the divine artifacts?
From what you gather.
What are the other ones?
Yeah.
You don't know.
It's more processing acid.
It's kind of, actually.
We will get that dog.
Okay.
That's where
We will get
So,
that dog.
the first thing you notice from the city, very much like with Canis, is the stench. But instead of stench of dogs, it's the stench of fish.
Oh, that's a less good city.
From what you gather,
Yeah.
it's a coastal
Fish city.
port city that relies most of its income on trading and fish.
I prefer the smell of the one.
Of dogs.
Yeah, the city is of an average size, containing a large port connected to the torrential ocean, which is the Eastern Sea, which you know is the sea that's pretty much bombarded constantly by dangerous storms and hurricanes and sea monsters.
Good.
As you walk through the city, you notice that there's a very large marketplace where odd characters are selling their wares. There are most are humans, but few of them are odd creatures, kind of like with golem shapes made of like plates of silver, platinum, and metal, big enough to form. No skin or really face you can see. It's like it's a golem selling their wares. And they're saying they're selling it from the city of Tenacity, which you guys know is a desert city and the continent east.
Can never go somewhere that smells nice, can we?
They never seem to do that.
The
No.
dogs were nice.
Yeah, the dogs were okay. Not the fish. I don't really like fish too much.
But as you're walking around the city, you eventually ask for the location that you've been pointed to, the Dryad's Tonic, and they point you off sort of like in the middle of the city. And as you walk in, you notice that if you go really in like 20 minutes in either direction, you go to like this place of some significance, either the entrance of Corway, Port of Corway, or the Church of Corway. Make a note of that. I can see that's an odd design choice. But yeah, it's an average looking tavern, but more official-like. It's like a more black building, and on top of it, it says Dryad's Tonic, and on the middle of it is a symbol of a black heart in front of a forest with 6 golden swords pointing up.
Edgy,
Can
bro.
we try to see if we know what it says?
Yeah, Victor kind of told you that's the mark of the Shadeheart Heroes. That's the guild that you catch up.
Alright.
Let's walk right in there and
Yeah.
let it go. Let's do it.
March forward.
As soon as you walk in there, I mean, first thing that you notice is it's not really much of a tavern-like, but it's bigger on the inside. Immediately in front of you is what looks, it has sort of like a lobby feel to it. It's like empty, and there's like marble floor at the side of it, and in front of you is a large marble desk with a Goliath and a purple tiefling sitting in it. Both in suits, but the Goliath's suits doesn't really fit onto it. It's like his muscles are kind of ripping out the sides, and it's very tight fit. And behind the two people on the front of the desk are 3 doors, each emblazoned with their own symbol. The far left is the symbol of a tankard. In the middle is 6 swords pointing up, like you saw at the front of the guild, without a heart. And the far right is that of an open tunnel.
And one always lies, and one always tells the truth.
Nice.
Great.
As soon as you walk through the door, you are immediately bombarded with a very large, happy voice coming from Goliath. It goes, "Hello, welcome to the Shade Heart Heroes. I am Cord. How may I help you?"
Hello, Court.
So instead
I
of
like
choosing
your
to talk to the Goliath, I announce and I agree. Infernal.
Hello, brother. I'm Creed.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Good to
Hello,
meet you too.
Court. We
Now-
were sent here by Victor. Join your guild.
Who is Victor? Cord does not know Victor.
Oh.
Well, we just want to join.
You know,
We just want to join your guild.
The tiefling Creed. Says, Victor sent you, right? Yeah, Sigrid told us you'd be coming by. And he motions for you to walk around the bench through the door with the open toe on. Would you please follow me?
Did you say Creed was purple?
Yes, he's a purple tiefling.
Okay.
Cool.
I could have been purple.
I'm purple. What is that?
Sugar. Yeah, I'm purple.
He motions for you to follow him up the stairwell. And do that.
Fine.
As you're walking up the stairwell, you know that you're going up more flights than you should. When it first starts up, like 1 flight of stairs, it goes 2, then 3, then 4. Then eventually,
Already. Be careful. Be constituted.
don't worry, that flight's end. It stops right here. At a door, another door, simple too, like just a regular old oaken door with a symbol of a black heart with a single sword pointing upwards. It goes, after you.
Go up.
I'll enter you.
So you walk through and you're now in Sigurd's study. It's good size, incredibly organized, and decked out with instruments of travel, such as sextants, sails, miniature carts, boats, etc. But placed above what looks to be a porthole is something that seems to be of great significance, like it's a place of honor. And it looks like a pair of bat wings open up, made of cloth and fixed to a pole. Make an Arcana check.
Intelligence or not?
Arcana.
I got a 19.
Okay, you know this to be a sky sail. Essentially, you step on it, speak a word of power, and you can fly into it.
Oh my god, treasure planet!
Exactly like that.
Whoa!
Exactly like that.
Boy!
Now, in front of this artifact of power is a woman made with skin sky blue and hair fixed in the back in a ponytail that looks like white as clouds. And as she turns towards you, you see her eyes are gold, kind of like that, like thunderstorm. So it's just, hello. I take it you're Victor's group.
Yes, ma'am.
I don't like that tone.
Well, hopefully we can fix that. I know
Wow.
he's kind of an ass.
We usually go
That's
by
a really interesting
Sapphire,
artifact they have
our
there.
I know.
What's her name again?
Sigurdin.
Sigurdin?
Sigurdin.
Sigurdin.
Sigurdin. Sigruun.
Can call
Sigurdin.
us Siggy.
Sigurdin.
I would dare you to try.
Oh no, Sigurdin. I'll stick with
The
that.
girl's name is Sigurdin?
Pardon?
The girl's name is Sigurdin.
The woman's name is Sigurdin. Yes.
Sigurdin.
Sigurdin.
I'm sticking with ma'am.
Sigurdin.
Sigrun.
Sigurdin?
Sigurdin. Yes. There you go.
Oh, I thought you said Sig.
Sigruun. Sigurdin.
Okay.
Anyway. So,
Sigurdin.
attractive she is.
This is-
Okay, roll a d10.
This is essentially okay.
Describe her a little bit more. She looks. Yeah, let me give her a little bit more information. She's a svelte sky blue woman covered in white arcane symbols with long cloud white hair put up in a ponytail with gold eyes.
What is she?
She's an air genasi.
Let's.
What you know is somebody that is a person that was born when you're on a very point of arcane energy connected to aerial planes, specifically the plane of air.
She's an air entity.
Air Genasi.
Cigarette.
Kind of like an air elemental.
Cigarette.
Genasi. Not a Nazi.
Is it alright if I call you Sid? Persuasion.
Go ahead.
Because I don't want to pronounce that.
That's fine.
13 plus my charisma modifier. No, precision. Or actually, no. Yeah, it's actually 24.
Aw.
She can still say no if you want to. No, he's trying to call her
If
Sid.
that's okay. I say very politely.
You can call me Run if you like.
Run?
Run.
No, right. Well, it's a pleasure to meet
No.
you, Run.
Good to meet you too. What's your name?
My name is Jack.
Jack, and you are. And she points to all of you. Just in case.
Atlas. Yeah, go down the line.
Okay, yeah.
Glad to meet you. Now, from what Victor said, you guys were interested in joining my guild.
No.
Yes.
So
Yes.
he conned you into this, eh?
No.
Yes.
One of
You're the
us.
only
One of us.
Yeah.
Sunfire
Well-
wants to.
Now, let me explain what we do here first. Pretty much, when somebody is looking for a solution to a problem, we go out and solve that. We all should go venture out into all of Battleland if we like, searching for adventures and place a game now. Just for a way just to do a little bit of good in this world and make a little gold and collect artifacts, such as the Sky Stone you see above me. You, of course, are welcome to join, and if you don't want to, that's alright. As you can see, you have really no leverage anymore now that your sinning mark is removed. But I will say that your other option of guild is not really that likely. They're kind of assholes, and that's all the way to Carrick's guide, too. Now, the way our guild works is we separate people into small little groups and we assign them a role. Something that's about skills and their general interest to make them a little more organized and a lot more efficient working in a group. Now, if that interests you all, I would like to invite you into my chamber, one of my chambers, to wait while I interview you one at a time to see what your best place is.
Ooh. Wow.
Not that chamber.
Alright.
It's more of a meditation chamber.
You going to interview us to put us in the groups? We're not going to be in the same group.
You know, I might just run
No,
out
you guys will
society.
probably be in the same group.
Probably.
There's already 5 of you. That's a perfect number.
You know, Lucas.
Yeah.
Lucas.
I'm not
Might
joining.
romance society.
Good to hear.
Steal from you.
Oh, I
Stop
was
the
steal, girl.
Dude.
Now, what the interview process is just to see your morals and what skills were vested in what. So she pushes a button on her desk, and the left door opens, and she ushers you in.
Okay.
Now, the room is a circular chamber with several throw pillows spread out over a glass floor. Looking down from it is a clouded sky.
Oh gosh, Cyrus is afraid of heights, so he's gonna find that room.
She notices that you're in trouble, says, just sit down, this will only be a few minutes. So if you want to go first, you're more than welcome to.
Yes, please. I want to get
Okay,
as soon as
so
possible.
She just mentioned that I'm going to throw you back in here though afterwards, so maybe you want to go last?
Yes.
Okay. She then asks, which one of you would like to go first?
I like to go first.
Okay.
I'll go first.
How about this? Why don't you guys roll for it? Let's see who volunteers first, actually.
Plus what? Dexterity?
No, just a general roll.
12.
Okay.
Wow.
Muriel, what is your roll? Plus nothing, so it's a straight roll. Okay, so you two roll again. Both roll at the same time. We're gonna get the table.
12.
That's amazing.
12.
Okay.
9.
Okay,
Oh.
so Atlas, she must be the following first.
Damn. Feel
Now,
bad.
she just asked you to sit in front of her desk, and
So
then
you don't hear any of this, guys. You're bullshit.
well, for the sake of time, we're gonna say
Yeah.
y'all hear this,
Fine.
and I'll just point at you one at a time for you to give your answers. Okay?
Okay.
So, she asks you. First question she asks you is, what is your own reason for joining the Shade Heart Heroes?
Because I have nothing better to do.
She asks you to speak honestly.
I don't want to be alone. So I'm following the only people I know.
Well, that's understandable. Hopefully we find a place here. And
Yeah.
she then asks, who have you wronged in this world?
Myself.
She nods again.
And I guess my party.
Nods again, understanding.
Yes.
Now, what would you kill to know in this world? Out of everything, what would you want to know most?
I would want to know. Do I really have to answer these things in front of everybody? Is it really?
Oh, this
You're
is
not in front of
You're not-
It's not in front of
you're
everybody.
one-on-one,
It's just you
yeah.
and her.
Okay.
And you guys know that if you even bring up any of this without her telling you directly, that is considered metagaming and will not occur.
Not allowed. Okay.
Hmm.
I want to know what I'm supposed to do with my life.
But luckily, you're in a good place where we can point you in the right direction. Alright, now. First question for the role, what role you would place in this? Would you wish to outline the universe?
No.
Okay. Do you wish to be the deciding factor in everything? The one final say?
Yes.
Do you wish to track the goings-ons of the world?
What?
Do you wish to track the going-ons of the world?
No.
Do you believe everything has a price and that wealth should be spread out evenly?
No.
Is every piece of knowledge important to you?
No.
If approached for aid, do you wish to be the voice for your party?
No.
Okay. So nods your head, and steps up, and ushers you back into the room. Alright, who wants to go next?
Well, I go next because this is my role.
Jack. She comes forward to you and asks you the same questions one at a time. What is your own reason for joining the Shade Art Heroes?
Well, you see, I have this nice little band called Sunfire, right? My goal is to become the best, one of the best bard players in the entire world. I have a passion. I want to change the way people believe and perceive tieflings, and all of my friends, as it is. You know, we get some strange looks.
Okay, she stops you right there. Jack says, is that your honest answer for joining the Shade Art Heroes? Just to spread fame for your band?
No.
What is your
I also look for more friendship. It's kind of a mixture of both. You know,
Well, luckily you're in the right place. We have a few musically inclined people in our group. Who have you wronged?
It's more of people who have wronged me.
I'm not asking who wronged you. I'm asking who have you wronged yourself.
I haven't wronged anyone.
Is that the honest answer? That's your DM speaking, not Sigurd.
That is yeah.
What would you kill to know?
What would I kill to know?
What would you kill to know?
You know, I really, really want to know who my parents are.
Oh. You know, since we have a few other people in the same spot. Someone's not your tiefling. Would you wish to outline the universe?
What do you mean by outline the universe?
I mean, like, map every part of it. Like, know where everything is.
No.
Do you wish to be the deciding factor when it comes to a decision? Like, if something is being argued upon, do you want to have the final say?
No.
Do you wish to track the goings-ons of the world?
Yes.
Do you believe everything has a price and that wealth should be spread out evenly?
Yes.
Is every piece of knowledge important to you?
Yes.
If approached for aid, do you wish to be the voice for your party?
Absolutely 100%.
Okay. See that much to do to go back to the room. Who wants to go next?
Muriel, I guess.
Yeah.
Alright, Muriel. Now, she knows that you didn't speak right at the chance, and then she brings out sort of like a slate with all the questions on it, just to go. She doesn't know sign language. Now, keep in mind that this is it's a special slate. So when you write down, it's going to propel you to answer honestly. Now, the first question is, what is your own reason for joining the Shade Art Heroes? Okay, before you write the last one, it stops at kobolds. I know, but it stops at kobolds. Alright, next question. Who have you wronged? Yes. Okay. Alright. What would you kill to know? Now, is that the honest answer for your character?
Not
Okay.
how to kill all the kobolds.
Not with specific cobalt messed up your fam.
Okay, that's the one that you write then.
Okay.
Would you wish to outline the universe, i.e., map out everything? Okay. Do you wish to be the deciding factor when it comes to like an argument? You have a final say. Okay. Do you wish to track the goings-on of the world? Do you believe everything has a price and that wealth should be spread out evenly? Okay. Is every piece of knowledge important to you? If approached for aid, do you wish to be the voice of your party? Okay.
That's fine.
Alright, and she leads you once you finish, she leads you back to the room.
And everything.
Alright, Malachi,
Hello.
you're up.
Mm-hmm.
She notices your holy symbol, goes, yeah, we get a few of you every now and then.
Oh, yeah.
And another black dragon one, that's interesting. Alright, she asks you again. She asks you, what is your own reason for joining the Shade Art Heroes?
So, my family's joining and I'll go wherever my family goes. So,
She nods understandably. Who have you wronged?
Helm.
She laughs at that. No.
I'm serious though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she laughs at that though. What would you kill to know?
If I'm a good person.
We all ask that question from time to time. Would you wish to outline the universe?
Yes.
Do you wish to be the deciding factor?
No.
Okay. Do you wish to track the goings-on of the world?
Yes.
Do you believe that everything has a price and that wealth should be spread out evenly?
Yes.
Is every piece of knowledge important to you?
Yes.
If approached for aid, do you wish to be the voice of your party?
No.
She that's the yet. Atlas. I mean,
Atlas.
Cyrus.
Other
I don't know why you two are sitting next to each other. Alright. She not as much as she notices that you're a little bit shaken from sitting in sky. Yeah, not everyone is. It's
not gonna
right
look
for
at
everyone.
us all.
Don't worry, you won't be going back there again. So, what is your own reason for joining the Shade Heart Heroes?
Well, my friends are joining and my daughter's joining, and I look for adventure and fun in my life. And I want to help out innocent creatures.
Okay. Who have you wronged?
Well, I just recently wronged a god because he stole a caravan. Other than that, to my knowledge, nobody.
Okay. What would you kill to know?
Why my mother abandoned me in the woods as a child.
Happens from time to time, unfortunately.
I like the idea of Jack and fucking
Finding our parents.
just bonding over the fact that we have
Would you wish
missing
to outline
parents.
the universe?
Sorry?
Would you wish to outline the universe? I.e., know where everything is.
Sure. That sounds interesting. I like knowledge.
You just have to say yes to everything about.
Yeah.
Do you wish to be the deciding factor in an argument?
With this group, yes.
That's, yeah.
Okay.
I say yes.
Do you wish to track
Cyrus being like, yeah.
Do you wish to track the goings-on of the world?
Sure. So I can make sure all the animals are safe.
Let's see it from there.
Do you believe everything has a price and that wealth should be spread out equally?
Yes, ma'am.
Is knowledge important to you?
Yes.
If approached for aid, do you wish to be the voice for your party?
Yes.
So I said yes.
Yeah.
I said no to everything. Almost everything.
She
So
asked
helpful.
you to bring your friends in.
Okay. Come on, you guys. We're all gathered in this scary room.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Is that your
It's a little too late for that. Alright,
Good luck with that.
Yeah.
so,
That's impossible.
once you're all brought in, you notice that her desk is now completely cleared. And on their place are 6 bundles, each with a brooch kind of like cinching themselves. And those brooch are gold with the shape, their own little distinct shape. From left to right, there's a bundle with a gold brooch of a map open up. So right of that is one of a gavel, right of that is one of a quill, right of that is one of a pile of gold, right of that is an open tome, And then the last one is out of the opera mask.
Ooh.
You gotta be
I
up for
want
that.
that one. I bet you got the option.
Now,
boy.
now Sigrid turns to you and goes, says, well, luckily you're all perfect people to join our group to share our heroes. Now, as I mentioned before, for each group, every member has their own sort of role in that. That's something I do.
Yes.
I do, and there are some people who aren't fit, and those people join the other guild.
Oh.
And believe me, you don't want to join them. You'll likely die.
Yikes. One more die.
Now, as I was saying, in front of you are the bundles that fit your in front of you are bundles, and each bundle goes to a certain role. Each points to one in turn. The cartographer, the decisionist, documancer, hordes person, loremonger, and the voice. Now, well, the questions I asked you kind of suit you up to those roles, and if you'd like, I can give you the ones that I put you towards. But you are, as every option in the Shade of Heroes, you are free to choose for yourself.
I'm
Say
curious
opera
what you would have.
Yeah.
Wait, what was
Yeah,
one did you
what-
put us?
yeah, I guess what did you
I'll put you one at a time. First off, the opera mask is the voice.
Mhm.
Now, how about this? Shall we go clockwise from Malachi
Yeah.
to Jack? Okay. Now, Malachi,
Mm.
what she assigned you is for the cartographer.
Okay.
That's the one with the open map.
Okay. That's, I'm fine with that. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
You bring the bundle towards you, and you open up, and what appears is indeed a blank map. But as soon as you touch it and like kind of sync up with that for a second,
Mm.
what appears is a small map of Corway.
Okay.
And as you like move it across, you see that it goes up towards God Mountain Pious Day, all the way up to Canis.
Okay.
What you see is this maps every location that you've been to.
Hmm.
Now, do you want to stick with cartographer?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
So in your treasure,
Mhm.
add cartographer map.
Oh gosh. Do I
And we have
no
quick
idea?
travel too.
Now, write +2 survival and perception. So as long as you're tuning that, you get +2 to all survival and perception rolls.
Okay.
Boy.
Now, Atlas.
Cyrus.
Cyrus. Why am I saying Atlas? I will. Cyrus.
Yes.
The one that she chose for you is the voice.
Ah, yeah.
Dude,
Definitely
nice.
taking that
Yeah.
because
Okay. So,
this is here.
unfortunately, I do like this one. A little bit, not as much as I like yours.
I'm the
actually.
bard. I have
So-
to have the voice.
As you open up the bundle, what appears is again an opera mask, and inscribed in the back of it are the little words "I think, therefore I am."
Okay.
Ooh, there you go.
So,
Nice.
do you
Oh, yeah,
place it on
that's
top of you? Place it on. Alright. What do you want the opera mask to look like?
Oh.
do
I
you
want
want?
to look like my literal dog form, but in a mask.
Are you sure?
Why?
No, I'm legitimately asking you. Is that what you want to look for?
Sure.
Okay.
The puppy.
As when you as you see Cyrus put on the mask and focus for a second, his head's now a dog, kind of like the golden retriever dog that you see him turn into.
Your head's a dog?
Yeah.
Okay. So for treasure, write mask of the voice, and +2 investigation and survival.
Mask of the voice.
Actually, no, wrong one.
Oh.
All right. +3 to persuasion and deception.
God damn
I could
it.
have used that.
I could have used that too.
Okay. Atlas.
Considering I have proficiency
Real this time.
in both of them.
Ooh. Well,
Alright.
the nicest.
What she picked for you is the decisionist.
Wait, Atlas was the decision?
Atlas is the decisionist.
Okay.
Do you want to switch?
Yeah.
I want to switch with
Don't be
you.
Describe.
So you bring the bundle towards you, and you open it up, and what is there is a magic brooch.
I like brooches.
Yeah. What do you want? As you pick it up, what do you want the brooch to look like?
I guess it can look like my family stone, my clan stone.
Now, what does that look like?
It's purple.
Okay. So it's like a purple gem.
Yeah.
All right. Now, under treasures or equipment, what you're going to prefer, write brooch of the decisionist, and that gives you +3 on insight and persuasion checks.
God damn, everyone's getting persuasion, but me. I need persuasion checks, okay? Even the most OP bard in the thing.
Right. Muriel.
You can persuade people all the time.
I'm gonna persuade you guys on so many things.
That's
Oh
just
my
bad
God,
rolling.
This is. I'm
My
very
persuasion
bad.
is at 11.
Muriel.
Persuasion's at 11? Like plus 11?
Yes.
Oh, dip.
Muriel.
Then you don't need any more.
What she does for you is
I
the
want more.
loremonger.
No.
Be like, roll again.
Natural 30 doesn't even.
As you bring the gold towards you and you open it up, inside is a thick journal that, as you touch, fills with all the information of all the places that you've been and all the information that you gleaned from that. So pretty much, it's sort of like a telling of all the places you've been to or what you know of them. Now add Journal of the Loremonger. And that gives you +2 onto investigation and survival checks. Yes. Alright. Now, Jack, what lay before you are the bundles for the Documancer and the Hordes person. Now, what she recommends for you is a Hordes person.
The horse?
Hordes person.
Horse?
Horde. Like a dragon's horde.
H-O-R-D-E-S.
Thank you.
Oh.
Like a horde.
It's the symbol with a pile of gold. And the Documancer is that of a gold.
You own our money. You have our money. You're
She
like
recommends the Hordes
I mean,
person,
yeah,
but
you're
you still
trustworthy.
have an option between the Documancer and that.
What's the difference between the two?
All you see is the brooch on the Documancer is out of a quill, and the one for the Horse person is out of gold. She says she'll explain your rules a little bit more for a final decision after you pick your head.
I think Jack is disappointed that he didn't get a chance to be the voice.
Okay.
But,
Which one do you grab for, though?
I guess they go over.
Okay. As you open it up, what you see is a sack, and you know this to be a bag of holding.
You can control the
That's good.
I don't know what
But as you hold on to that, you feel like another slight enchantment. That gives you +3 to persuasion rolls.
Alright, count.
See,
And
there
survival.
A
you
little bit less
go.
salty.
So, right, bag of the Hordes person. Now,
Is it just +3 to persuasion?
her +3 to persuasion and survival, and inside is also 500 gold.
Oh.
Dang, dude.
You want to share?
615 and where I put the bag?
That's yours.
Where I
Now,
put it?
Treasures.
And the treasures.
On the second page.
so let's see all it says. Are you all satisfied with your given rolls?
Yeah.
Yes.
I could yell at you guys.
If you guys like, you can still trade it up if you like. One, she says to Muriel and Jack. Now, Muriel, you know that you are the loremonger, and Jack, you're the Horse person. And there's still the documents you roll up Muriel. Alright, well, I guess I should explain this a little bit more. Now, the Documancer is the person who's responsible for tracking missions, side quests, and progress through each of these, and will maintain a record of franchise of your activities, and are responsible for general note-taking. Yeah.
So where would I put the...
And she also fills you in that the loremonger is somebody who compiles relevant arcane, cultural, and historical information to the goings-on in the group. Theoretically, yeah. And Jack, are you fine? Are you fine with being the horse person, or do you want to be the Documancer?
What's the bag?
That's the horse person.
Oh, what's the bag called?
Bag of holding.
I guess I'll be the horse person.
Okay. And she says that the horse person is somebody who tracks party loot, revenue, and expenses, and are pretty much somebody who's responsible for maintaining stock of general gear, purchasing, and requisitions. And yeah.
I don't want to be the accountant.
But you're also the person who's you're also the
You're
person,
the manager. You should be the one holding the money.
I
Alright?
mean, well.
you still have the
Do you
option.
want to be the cartographer? I guess.
Document. If you want to trade, you can. But
It's alright. I'm just saying.
So
Okay.
I feel that you're a little upset at me, Jack.
Alright, she then turns to you, Malachi.
Mhm.
You chose. You want me again?
The cartographer.
Yeah, the cartographer is essentially the person who makes maps, and tracks locations, report objects, venues, treasures, people, etc.
What was my title again?
You, I believe, are the voice, right?
The decision.
Oh yeah, the decisionist. All right, yeah, she'll come to you too. You're the tiebreaker when it comes to group votes. You're the final say, and
Oh my
pretty
God.
much whenever it comes to a vote between the parties, you get 2 votes.
Oh my God.
Wait. What?
That's not good.
Don't
right?
agree with that.
Why are we not freaking out about it?
Who is representing the vote?
Voice. That's you, Cyrus, right? You're the voice?
Yes.
Yeah, you got the opera mask.
To do what? Like,
You're
what?
the head of the party.
Okay.
Yeah.
No,
Leader,
you're
yeah.
the single point of contact for the party.
Oh.
Pretty much when somebody needs something of you, they come to you first.
Oh. Okay. You guys can rely on me. I love being helpful.
Don't like being the accountant.
Now, are you all satisfied with the rules, or do you want to switch it up a bit?
Is there any
Do you
other
want
role
to-
besides the documenter and besides the accountant?
These are the rules available. Like I said, if you guys
You
would
could
like
all
to
switch
trade
cartographer
between
with
you,
You
are
You
know,
really don't want it.
It's fine. No,
It sounds like it's not fine.
it's fine.
What other role would you,
You
want?
took the quiz. You
The
got sorted
voice.
into your house. Now you have to accept it.
Sorted into
Essentially,
your
but you have the
house,
option of changing up, but you to be the documenter.
That's fine. Documenter is not.
yeah. What is the
It's
document?
either I'm doing taxes
Document.
or I'm doing money.
I haven't been listening to
The
this.
documenter is somebody who is responsible for tracking missions, side quests, and your progress through them.
Okay.
Pretty much, you make notes, and then we receive those notes and like offer any aid we can through that.
Yeah, I don't really want to take notes actually.
Nobody wants to take notes.
You don't actually have to like. You don't
But you
actually
have
to
you
physically
have
take
all you
notes,
have
but
the
like,
map too. That's pretty useful.
Yeah. I mean, no, I like the map thing.
Oh.
That sounds dope.
Yeah.
But like, I'll try. I don't know. No.
Hey, everybody is happy with their roles. I'm very happy. I'm happy.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. We all
Yeah,
trust
I'm
you.
not sure if I'm happy with your role.
if there's any indecision, you're.
How about I have your role then?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
That's what I thought.
This is a choice of her character.
Yeah.
Persuasion.
You got persuasion anyway.
Okay, yeah. I'm persuading you right now. Alright.
No, you're not.
I'm rolling dice, boy. Can I do it? Can I persuade her?
How attached do you think Atlas is to this?
Yeah, probably like.
Very much
Hella
so. It doesn't matter.
How attached is Atlas?
He's very attached to the idea of making decisions.
Yeah.
So I need to roll the dice.
Roll the dice at disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Meaning you pick the lower 2 rolls.
Do I get my modifier too?
You do get your modifier.
Do I get my modifier with my class or my roll modifier?
You would add your persuasion modifier, yes, to this.
No, but you wouldn't
No.
add the extra 3 because you don't want to be that.
Yes, I'm gonna say you aren't attuned to it.
3.
Yeah, I'm gonna go on the limit. That okay? Yeah, roll if you get a 1.
Roll it if I get a 1.
If you get a 2 or a 1,
Nope, I got a natural 20 in the
doesn't matter. Yes, you are at disadvantage. You are at
So you
disadvantage.
pick a lower number.
I have to take 13.
Yeah, afraid so. So you offer your case to Atlas. Do you accept?
No.
Now I roll intimidation.
Whoa.
What? Dang it. I don't.
She's not gonna. She'll let you persuade in her office, but she's not gonna let you intimidate.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Gosh, now I'm stuck being.
you still have the option of the
All of
document.
our money.
Documentation is bad. Accounting is bad. It's
You
bad either way.
have all the money. You're like the banker in
I don't
Monopoly.
want to be
You
a
win
banker.
every time.
I don't want to be a banker. I have no
I get it. It's your votes and how we decide something.
That's a big deal.
And you also get
Huge
this. You also
deal.
get persuasion
You
too.
got persuasion as well.
I want
You
to.
got the same exact amount of persuasion that I did.
I
Yeah,
do
same
not.
here.
Look, okay, I have proficiency in deception and persuasion, which are both that you get with the voice. Okay, but I'm not even gonna debate that. It's not happening. Okay.
Sure. That's entirely up to you.
I think
That's
the lore is important and then not really win, right?
Yeah.
Well, the lore also opened it up for Jack to take over instead of being an accountant and always the.
But
Yeah,
that
you
doesn't
get a lore
have any
person.
persuasion though.
Does it?
Oh, you get +2 to investigation and survival.
You already
Yeah,
have
no.
11 with persuasion.
I want.
And I
then
will
you
tell
got +3, so you have.
And you got more.
What do you have?
Jack,
14?
I will say this: as you level up, you get more
You
bonuses to
literally
persuasion.
cannot-
Like that will things
You
will
can't
double
get
for
any
you.
lower than a 14.
That's a good deal.
Once you hit a certain level, the lowest thing you can ever roll will be like a 15.
Yeah.
If you are settled with being the loremonger, then yes. Okay. So, Sigrun asks you all again, are you all satisfied with your good roll?
Yes.
Okay. Then there really is one last thing to do before I welcome you to the fold. Every one of our groups has a name, like the amazing Shadeheart Slayers. What's the name for the group?
Sunfire.
Sunfire.
Are we voting on this?
Raise your hand for Sunfire. You can wait through 2 votes.
It could be half, yeah.
She legitimately asked the group, what do you want to be called?
Sunfire.
Raise your hand for Sunfire.
Yeah.
I'm not raising my hand.
You don't want to be Sunfire?
No, I said yeah.
Oh, you said yeah.
Okay, so we have True.
Yeah, that's right.
Alright. Well, do you guys have a modifier to the name or something? Like.
Alright, I'm doing persuasion. Frick it. I don't care
Wow.
anymore. I'm gonna be using it all the time. I don't care anymore.
Persuading for Sunfire.
24. It's done.
I
Alright,
mean,
decided.
What does that even mean?
What do you
Do.
Well, no,
You
I
have
kind
2
of do
votes.
want to have a separate name for our band in the guild. I don't
Okay.
want it to
But
be
it's our band.
What about
literally.
booking?
Yeah.
It's our band.
You're booking the guild or you're booking the band?
Yeah, that's
true.
true. I don't know what to call
It
ourselves.
could be a similar name, but a
Yeah.
different name. So if
Yeah.
anybody has any ideas.
Fire Squad.
Fire Squad. Fire Squad. It's lit.
I vote for Fire Squad.
Okay,
No.
so
Fire
we
Squad.
have
We're putting out
two
fire.
votes for Fire Squad, just with that list alone.
Who votes for Fire Squad?
Crickets.
Look at the dogs.
I'm trying to think of a cooler name. I don't know.
Fire Force.
Fire Force, that sounds cooler.
I put
Sounds
2
like a
votes to
children's
Fire
TV show.
Force.
Yeah.
Fire Force. I'm like.
Fire Force?
I think that's pretty. That's a long ass name.
I have 2 votes against that.
2 votes against that.
How do you, what did we say? Fire something?
Fire Force.
Fire Force. That's pretty good.
Okay. Fine.
Fire Force? Said Fire Force.
Fire Swords.
No, Fire Force.
Okay, votes for Fire Force.
Fine.
We're forced to be reckoned with.
Yeah, and we're on fire.
Yeah.
Okay, Fire Force.
Force.
Fire Force.
Fire Force.
Okay. So, you guys want to be called Fire Force, so the Shadeheart Heroes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright, Fire Force it is. Alright.
Power Rangers Fire Force. Guys.
Well,
Power Rangers.
she turns to you all and say, well,
I'm
Fire
the Black
Force,
Ranger.
welcome to the
I'm the Black
Shadeheart
Ranger.
Heroes.
I'm actually black, so like.
Yes.
He says, welcome to the Shadeheart Heroes, and that's where we'll end tonight's session.
Oh, awesome.
You have guys finished the prologue, and our next session will begin
And I'm
4 months
almost
later,
done with all
Chapter
of our
1.
characters.
Yeah.
4 months later.
when you'll all be level 5.
Look how cute we all are. I'm almost done with all of us, Damien.
With
Where's
all of us.
Malachi?
Okay, so
Here's Malachi.
next Thursday, I think